Um, edit stuff. Shadowreno. Yay. First, hi Kirby. How are you today? um, okay. Think that's good. Yes. Awesome. Did you not have an ad? I guess not. Cool. Genshin Impacto. There it is. Oh boy. Can't believe we're playing this game again. Of course, you're late when Genshin. It was not on purpose. I did some stuff. That was really unfortunate. um, system sound. Um, where's? Huh. What the hell? No shot. Right. Um, let's just start it. Hopefully, there's sound. Whatever. We'll see. Bill really went 11 hour late, so he could have an excuse. It's not gonna be a short stream. We're gonna have a late stream. We're gonna have a late stream. We're going late today, boys. Luckily, it's the weekend, so I have no problem going late. You got your new internet cable. Yeah, I hope that fixes all the issues. Here's to hoping. So we got beef, buddy. What happened? I gotta probably put on Twitter that I'm on live. On Sunday at the end of the stream, what happened? Okay. Playing Genshin Impact right now. Genshin. Come talk. Cool. Awesome. Perfect. Heads or tails? Tails always. I never give head. I only get it. Wait, what? So said you were gonna do some stuff on Genshin tomorrow? What was I gonna do? We're not Sly. Tails. In a week later. You said you were gonna do some stuff on Genshin tomorrow. What was I gonna do? I don't remember that conversation. He might have said that. I don't. This is made up. This is a fabrication. Okay, well, stick around. You got lucky. What? You're gonna leave me, Daichan? Why were you gonna leave me? You got the answer right. You can literally check at the end of the stream. Last stream? I'm pretty sure last stream I just lagged out and left. Pretty sure that's what happened. If you pick why do you want to leave me so bad, huh? Genshin is mid. That's crazy. Sunday stream low, bro. Wait, what about Sunday stream? Expedition? What about Expedition? What about Expedition? I'm so confused. We're talking about last Sunday? Hey, Sifu was fun, okay? Yeah, and you ditched me on that one. Remember when you left me because you're like, this game looks like ass. Remember when you said that? You're like, this game looks like ass, so I'm not gonna watch you stream it. That was fucked up, man. No, he's not about this Sunday. What happened Sunday? I don't remember. What game did we even stream Sunday? I don't know. I generally don't remember. Whether in waves, I guess? Well, whatever. I mean, what are we doing? I'll do whatever. I don't care. What do you want me to do, Curvy? What do you want me to do, Curvy? I'll do whatever you want me to. Just tell me. What do you want me to do in this video? I was just gonna do a story, but if you want to do something else, I could do something else. What do you want me to do? Food delivery. The hell? Stuff you said you're gonna do on Monday. What was that? Slide, let me borrow the game. Right. Yes, sure. Later. You didn't stream last Sunday. I didn't fucking... Then what the fuck is Curvy talking about? I didn't stream on Sunday, you fucking liar. What do you want out of me? Bro's on my dick for nothing. He's on my dick for free today. He is on my dick. That's right. I always do one Sunday stream and then the other Sunday I don't stream. So I am streaming this Sunday, so I didn't stream last Sunday. You can't do family and you don't even give me your password sharing. I see. Interesting. I don't know how to do that, so. Wrong. Okay, well, I guess I just go do story since I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Kirby. I'll just go do story. Because I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, hi, Simone. How are you today? Hiya, Simone. I want to beat that bitch. Oh, Jesus. When you come home drunk and your wife looks at you funny. I want to, oh yeah, I do family stream for stream. With a girl I love, lol. It's easy to set up. With the girl I love. You love a female? Crazy. I want to bend over her and fuck her. Ayo. I'll call them to work today. Really? How come? That's surprising. You usually don't. I guess I'll just go do story since Kirby doesn't want to tell me what he wants me to do. I think. What is this? Yeah, she loves me too. I'm saving money to see her since she's in a different country. Good luck. Good luck with that one, Chief. Best of wishes. So did I quit like you crazy? I did not feel like working. Fair. I am not a quitter. True. I wouldn't quit if I was playing on my own, but it's for stream. I feel like nobody would want to see me go. I mean, you fucking left me, Daichan. This is why I quit the game. Nobody wanted to see fucking Sifu. It was like, this game looks like ass. We're all leaving. And I'm like, okay, fine. I won't play fucking Sifu then. And I'm over here like stressing myself for nothing. So that's why I quit Sifu. It's your fault actually, Daichan, that I quit Sifu. It's actually all your fault. Because you're getting your ass beat to normal. Yeah, Daichan tried playing a normal difficulty and he got his ass beat too. Maybe don't beat me, Sly. Okay, story. What are we doing? We're doing an Azuma, right? Sly, viewers are gacha addicts. You don't like any game besides gambling, man. What the fuck? You're probably right. Hola, Sly. Farina, yeah. Oh, Nick! Holy shit, Nick! You're here. It's been a hot minute. How are you today? Nice to see you here. You're Tanya, right? On Twitter, pretty sure? Pretty sure you're Tanya. I hadn't seen you here in forever. I was worried I'll never see you here again. Although viewers like trash Genshin. Okay, yeah, so we're doing, what do we do? Well, the next story quest is this one. Yeah, sure, I'll do this. Whatever. Yeah, I'm doing the Colonel herself, I see. Speaking facts.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Curve, defend your game.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
It's like premium trash, like
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
The characters are way cuter in Genshin.
Guji is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her.
Remember what's happening
and her alone.
Like, request? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
Authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered,
I know there was like some weird
your way.
labyrinth or something you guys want me to do, but I
Please
completely forgot what that was.
Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
It was some kind of dungeon or something you guys want me to do. I completely forgot what that was though. Look, she's walking around.
Back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
I like the way she's walking around. We don't normally see NPCs just walking around. I hope I don't have to fight her. I started playing Genshin and had to come through. Oh look, she's just walking around.
How did you get in?
Whoa.
Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
What the hell?
Wait, no, it's us! Oh, why
No, I have to leave. Bye. Don't want to see trash anime. A bigger kid was sorry to be. I will always love you so much and never forget about. Wow, I'll make food when you get home. Love you.
Denied.
Liar.
Use
If you
of
loved me,
force
you
has
wouldn't
been
leave.
forbidden.
I don't want your hollow
be gone.
words.
Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern.
Does everything
This
start
is my
doing random
recuperation
stuff all at
state.
once? You're supposed to back me up.
What do you make of this?
Hooks, subscriber kind. Thank you for the subscribe, Hooks. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Hooks. About fucking time I catch a stream. Wait, who's Hooks? I'm assuming you're from Twitter, right? Nice to see you here, Hooks. Thank you for dropping by. How are you today? What's your Twitter at, if you don't mind me asking?
This body has no need of rest.
Oh, thank you for the subscription, Epic.
But I
really appreciate it.
To the one within.
Thank you.
If she wishes to rest,
Really appreciate it.
I must follow her will.
Take my look, homie. Thank you, I appreciate it.
So this is all A's doing.
Hooks.
But
I don't remember you.
surely you going about
feel
your
kinda
business
bad.
doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got
Oh,
plenty of
Hooks!
space in there.
I remember
Seems like
you.
It would be the perfect place for
Yes,
rest and
you
relaxation.
do interact with my stuff a lot.
I do
I
as
remember you
she
now.
wishes.
Cool.
I can say no more
I remember
than
people
this.
have their profile picture, so I had to look at your
I
profile
cannot.
picture. I remember you.
In my
really
current
bad with
state,
names.
even if I went out, I
I
could do
didn't have no
nothing.
Hook. Shut up.
I am currently unwilling to
Take
deal with
Karina
any
out
business.
of the game. Who's Karina?
I am also
And
incapable
hi,
of
Shizu.
it.
How are you today?
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
You're bad with everything. I'm not gonna lie.
What should
Okay.
we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while.
Oh, hey.
The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Wait, what? Why does your game always get the most controversy? What's up with that? Wait, what controversy? So I watching the anime tonight? Yeah, I think so. If Shizu wants to.
That was terrifying.
I think she was pretty much kicked out of at this point.
It's not your first time. I don't see what
Wait,
there is
who
to be
was
so
kicked
alarmed
out?
about.
So,
Wait, who's Karina?
is the Shogun broken?
Is that Paimon's
Are you
VA?
gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't
So I
worry.
can stream it?
The Shogun's not broken.
Oh,
I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun
only
is unable
controversy
to
Genshin
handle
has
any
is being
business
too
and
good.
cannot appear as me. So
Why are you
the
talking like
easiest
Kirby?
solution was to announce that I am
Very
resting.
weird. Karina, the voice for Paimon. I see. That makes sense.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time.
Karina's Paimon's VA,
But
right?
the Shogun is still
Because Genshin's
running
VA's
based
fans are
on
all
her
brain
own
dead except
rules.
for me. I'm cool.
I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No, she was not created to ever be turned off.
Why is she trolling?
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
I forgot, like, the lore of, like, Raiden Shogun. Not gonna lie. Which one is the real one and which one is the robot? Is the robot the one outside or is this the robot? And why is there a robot? I forgot, like, the whole logic behind that. Not gonna lie.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's
Japanese
also to
please don't have
protect
to think
against
about the voice
unforeseen
actors strike and
circumstances.
the Americans.
For now, while I figure
how's
out
the
the form
cable?
that
I think it's
eternity
good,
should
probably.
take, it's more
Like, you don't
effective
pay
for me to
attention.
temporarily
Maybe.
disable some of the
Could you
puppet's
refresh me?
functions, rather
I'm doing
than
the Colors
attempt
Dungeon.
to
No
modify
spoilers.
her
Oh, cool.
rules.
I figured you call my girl.
Gets
Oh,
it
yeah,
now?
wow, I
The
can't.
thunderstorm's getting
Oh, yeah,
out
that's
of
crazy.
control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
Too bad you think Genshin sucks.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control.
So,
This is the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
I see. So the
I just realized
thunderstorm is
this
drawing
thing cracks my
closer.
mouth.
You can fix
Look,
it.
I can open my mouth. Look.
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was
That is
bound
so
to happen.
funny.
A small
it was only when I
modification to
talked.
the Shogun should fix it.
But it literally lets me open my mouth. We're just skipping for the story in this game. Why would you want to skip the story? That's like going to McDonald's and be like, how do I skip the food? We'll be like, I'm sure to spend money. I don't want the food. Just let me spend money. Everyone hate Genshin so much. Kirby doesn't.
Don't look at me like that.
So
I've
is that
never
what you're
had to
doing in
tinker
WoW?
with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated.
Well,
It's practically inevitable for something to go
to
wrong
be
when you
fair,
start tweaking
War story
things.
sucks.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine. Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion
Shogun
of
is so pretty.
priorities.
She is so pretty.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different
Put
mood
her in being, yeah.
and give you some fresh inspiration.
To be fair, when I was making the tier list, I wasn't looking at bodies.
Leave the plane of
I was looking at faces. Her face is a B, but her body is an S+. So,
Yes, you're right. After all, the Shogun is currently unable
Twitch
to take care
crash?
of business on my behalf.
no,
All right,
wait,
then.
this crashed?
I'll come out for a while.
Did I seriously crash?
Since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can
Did
just
the whole
call
stream
me
crash
A.
or?
I'm not a great
Oh,
fan
yours
of
did.
rigid titles.
Okay, I was a bit worried there.
What? But
I'm
you're
really
just
hoping
in
today's stream
consciousness,
doesn't crash.
Can consciousness
I do have a
actually
new
leave
cable.
this
I
place?
bought the cat.
I have my ways. I would never subject
Genshin's
myself
so
to
bad.
imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides?
Yeah, tour guide.
What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go!
By the way, whoever said that, Genshin
There's
was
a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet.
How do I get rid of this skirt?
Now, time for a change of pace.
It's the Woo meme.
Where should we go?
I do find that
To
Woo
the
meme pretty funny, not gonna lie.
loveliest place in town.
Playing Japanese. Why would I play the inferior version?
Diligence and dedication.
Where am I supposed to go? English voice is so bad they clash the stream. Wrong. Farina has a wonderful English dub voice actress. Same for Hugh Tao. Hugh Tao sounds amazing in English dub.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy.
I don't know the Hazuka mods. I don't know what that is. Right back in the day, I farmed so much in Genshin, I was playing like 12 hours a day. It was such a blast. Got so burnt out and played other gachas, and I realized Genshin be lacking. It was good for its time. It's just outdated at this point. It was like the first of its kind. So, you know, obviously as more games come out, it's gonna like fall out of style. But it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that you know, it's old. Basically, things get old. That's like playing like Super Mario 64 and be like, this game is lacking nowadays. Like, yes, because it's old. It's old. Like, he tells literally, oh yeah, but this English voice actress, like the English one, she is my favorite English voice actress.
Ad Astra.
Like, to me, literally, there's no
Thank you
better
for
English dub voice.
Ad Astra.
She is literally my favorite. So even though Rie Takanashi is the Japanese one, I prefer this one because she's literally my favorite English dub voice actress. Literally. And that's saying something because Rie Takanashi is amazing. I'm gonna touch. Okay. Where am I going? That's right. I was supposed to do this quest, but no, it's down here. Over here. So I hate that. I do not hate the Japanese. Leaking DMs. What the hell? I really wish I got the wrestler chick. She's low-key really cute. Sliding around this is DMs. I do. What do you mean? How do you want me to reply to it? I'm gonna touch you.
It's a far
I'm not
cry
sure I'm
from how I
supposed to
remember
reply to
it.
that.
The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well,
Doesn't even know her name.
that's to be expected.
It's Rihanna Lickenberg.
It's
That's her name.
what
You
is
never.
the
I do.
Almighty
I've
Shogun
checked my
doing here?
I see your messages. I just don't think there's
Isn't
anything
the
worth
Shogun
replying
sick?
to. Like, it's not like you ask me a question or anything. Usually make statements.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Just so you know, Hitachi is probably getting fired. He has another VA. Some of the other VAs do too. I know. And I'm really sad about it. I'm someone that separates the art from the artist. So to me, she's just a voice. I'm hoping that
is the Tenryou Commission's job.
The
Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out.
If that's what you want, sure, I'll send the modes from now on. It wasn't fun to me. He loves me.
The Shogun has no need of recreation.
You usually like ask me a
question.
question.
There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to
like,
relax.
These guys will message me like,
so, what do we do now?
We'll be like, you last logged into Honkai 30 days ago. And I'm like, okay.
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause
trouble. When you message me that, and it's like, hi, Sly. And I'm like, hi. And you're asking like a question usually.
Never mind. This
English race trying to start Trouble Challenge Impossible. Yeah. They're very woke, unfortunately.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
She's so fucking bad. Holy shit.
Same as ever.
Those legs are insane.
Shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a
Lady,
second.
you walk on those?
Are you saying you don't
Ooh,
have
her
any more
boob jiggles too? Look at that.
Of course I don't.
Look at that.
There is no need for commerce in the
Why is she wearing like nothing but panties?
If I ever need something, I can
Why is she only wearing
fancy
lingerie down there?
Wait.
Those are just panties. Is that not insane? Is that not fucking insane? She's walking around in panties.
Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly
fashion. They have
fashion.
like a butterfly.
I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
That's insane.
What is this doll selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
You should be sending good morning, good luck. You're really close today. Every day I see it. I don't even talk to my mom like that. The only people I'd talk to like that would be like someone that I'm trying to fuck or something. I'd message Raiden Shogun like that. I'd be like, good morning, Raiden Shogun. How are you today? Good luck on your daily walk. Good luck on your thinking.
Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell.
I want is a wrestler,
so my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Do you guys know the wrestling chick has better mobility than Mavericka?
When the dango worked into a viscous form,
that's crazy.
It mixed very nicely with the milk.
The wrestler.
The focus is not just the taste,
the wrestler
also
girl.
The unique texture.
I don't know her name. She has like pink hair.
With milk. I've never heard of it.
I do kind of want to read in Shogun, but I know she's out right now. I can't pull her right now, though.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone
I don't have any pulls.
I said relax.
And forming pulls on Genshin is way too fucking hard.
On eggshells.
Way too fucking hard.
Do you really think the eternity I pursue
might just be the fakest
is something that can be shaken by
To be fair, I don't want her because I like her.
Huh.
I just think her kit looks really good.
She's different than I expected.
I got her.
Actually,
Shogun
it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me.
I'm really bad with names. I told you guys this.
But there were more than I had used for.
You guys should know this. I'm really bad with names.
Either. And both dango and milk have a short shelf life.
Cool. Like literally, I told you guys, I'm bad with names. I'm never.
To my surprise,
if there's a name test
in the right proportion,
I'm already out.
Superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this
her
drink?
kit being good. What do you like her kiss? I like that she runs really fast.
Well, certainly.
So that takes no skill.
And you two should try it too.
Skill issue, fair.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
The next character gets a car for mobility.
Definitely a drink, but it also feels like
I hope the next one gets a plane. I saw this one fucking short for Genshin that was
like
so full of cope, it was insane.
Porridge?
It was like,
but the resemblance is only superficial.
Like, it's a good thing that that mobility for some characters is limited to Natlan, Because why would you want these skills
I
outside of
imagine that
Natlan?
an item as
When
delicious
people
as
made
this
Mondstadt,
Dongo
they
milk
didn't
must
develop
sell
it with the
exceptionally
idea
well,
of people
no?
flying and running
Well,
really fast and all
I
this
won't
stuff
lie
in
to you.
mind. They
Sales
made it with
are
the expectation
very
of you
average.
moving slowly around,
So
and I'm
it's
like,
selling
okay.
slowly? Why is that?
That still doesn't justify it. They should still let you
because
use all your stuff,
Most people aren't
all your
willing to give it a
mobility
try.
outside of Natlan.
They think it's an unusual
Like,
combination.
it's not a good excuse
Even
to
though
nerf
everyone's
you
tried
or
it
whatever.
before, rates it highly. I'm not saying the Almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Reina Tsukida,
I
I'm gonna my
see.
ex always. I talked to her yesterday. Oh, cool.
Well,
Awesome.
That can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few
Sly,
cups
she is
and go
fucking
door-to-door
busted her in the
delivering
game.
them.
I fucking love Shie.
No. Almighty
She's
Shogun.
amazing. That's why I
That's
never
too
switched her
much.
out. I
Is
feel
it?
like her and Yukiko are
I
like
just want them to
irreplaceable.
try it. It would be a
What
shame
about,
for them to miss out on Dongo milk.
What about
I-
Naoto? Is she worth it? Is she better than Teddy? You don't need it outside of Netherlands since terrain isn't as crazy. Yes, but it'd still be fun to have it. You know? Like, yes, you don't need it. I always hate it when people say that you don't need it. I never said I need it, but it would make the game funner. You know? It would just be fun to break the game a little bit. It's not about needing it, it's about it just being fun.
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not
Then use
unusual
all
that
the
I
other
should enjoy
mobility
them
the
too.
game has.
Miko agrees with me on this.
Yes, but the most broken mobility is on Natlan characters.
There's nothing like
Naoto
dessert
learns
for
Heat
improving
Riser.
one's mood.
Really?
Much more enjoyable than
Mind
meditating
Shark?
alone all the time.
Jesus.
By the way,
She's crazy.
Miko mentioned that she founded something called
So I always
the
have bad
Yai
takes. No fun
Publishing
allowed,
House
basically.
to sell some sort of
How is that
light
Dai-chan?
novels.
Stop saying I don't have
She's
bad
always
takes.
bragging to me about
This
it,
is a good
but
take.
it's difficult for me to really
I
imagine
am
without
not seeing
seeing the
anything
place
wrong.
for myself.
Your characters
take me there?
shouldn't be gutted outside of a part of the map. If you buy a 5-star character, he should work. They should work the same. You know, if you spend like $200 buying a character, they should work the same in any place on the map you're at. They shouldn't just be like, oh, in this place, your character is gutted. It can only do like not even half as much as they can in the other part of the map. That is stupid. That is dumb. Yeah, but you should be able to keep your characters intact. And then that's your problem. Wish them in and exactly. And that's what makes it a mid game. You proved my point, Dai-chan. If it didn't have that, it wouldn't be mid.
Shogun!
That sounds perfect to me.
Almighty
How?
Shogun! What brings you to the
No
Eye Polishing House?
refunds.
Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
When will Genshin add sex?
Apologies. I
When
still don't
Genshin adds
quite
sex, I think I would
understand.
stream this game 24/7.
Are you here to look into the management? Or
and just
publishing
clap
regulations?
all the
or
girls.
fire safety
This is why I look
measures?
forward to Persona streams.
She just wants to
I
browse
can
your
clap all the
books.
girls.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
You can just download
Yes.
sex mods. No,
Any
there's no good sex
recommendations?
mods. I know I've searched.
The
best thing you have is
Publishing
you get 'em
House's
naked.
novels are mostly targeted at the general public. And
what
the
the fuck,
content
why?
is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we
Am
have
I
anything
wrong?
quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're
doesn't
absolutely
know.
right. It's
Send me them.
just...
It'll be fine.
Send me them.
If there's anything
I'll
the
give you a
Shogun
raise
doesn't
on your pay
understand,
if
we'll
you send me them.
explain it to her.
It can't just be like 6 videos. It has to be a mod in the game, okay? So it cannot just be like a CG or something. Can you get the most naked? Yes, you can. I have,
Well,
yeah. You
Okay
can definitely
then.
do it.
Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the
I could
latest
send
bestsellers.
you my guy. I have a guy
there
that
are
I
some
follow.
winning entries
He
from
gets
the
all the characters
This
naked.
novel
It's
is amazing competition. I've
Is
just
Stellar
finished
Blade, bro,
compiling
at
them
this
into
point?
a saleable form.
Is Mona in Stellar Blade?
Don't take them too seriously.
Is Raiden Shogun in
it's all
Stellar
just a bit
Blade?
of fun.
Is
Okay.
Lumine in Stellar
Let's
Blade?
go then.
Is Hutao in Stellar Blade? The answer is no.
How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example.
But I
The
will
good
play Stellar
thing
Blade
about
though.
being
Just not right now.
reincarnated as a hilly churl
I'll get to
is
it.
that I only need to eat sunsetias
When will I
to
get to it?
become stronger.
What am I playing right now?
It's so long.
I'm
Is it
playing
true
Last
that Hilichurls
Defense,
grow
Persona
stronger
4,
from eating Sensetias?
Genshin.
Well, surely it should be some sort
What's
of
the fourth
meat,
game that I'm
at
playing right now?
least.
It's just a
That's your
narrative
reason?
device.
Yeah, bad takes. What's the bad take?
Narrative device.
I feel like you're just calling everything a bad take now. After you finish Genshin Impact, never. You're doing XP. Yeah, so I did XP and then I did. Oh, Persona 4. It's Expedition 39. That's right. That's how I'm doing Expedition.
So it's
I forgot about that.
made up?
I completely forgot about
What's
Expedition.
the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain
So
that
I
Hilichurls can't
guess
write
whichever
stories.
game I finish first.
So, does this author
will
claim to
be
be
replaced by
documenting
Stellar
Hilichurl
Blade.
life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
You know that's quest. I remember this long ass.
Paimon's starting to understand
Long
Kuroda's
novel ass
reservations right
novel
about
title.
now.
Yeah. This is pretty old. I'm still pretty behind in the game story.
How about
So you don't
we
want to
choose
play
for
Stellar
you?
Blade because the
We
character
can
just said
pick
it.
out some novels that
Well,
are
I mean,
easier to
I
understand
said
and
I'm
give
gonna
you the
play
scoop.
it.
All right,
It's
then.
just that you said that, hey,
I
you know,
believe myself to be
since
relatively
Genshin doesn't have
well-read,
sex, you should play this
but
game.
with stories like these,
Like if that would satisfy
even know
my
where to
craving or
start.
whatever. When what I
I
want to
have
see
high
is the
hopes,
Genshin
though.
characters
This seems like Miko's
sexing
style,
or whatever, not
so
just
I'm sure
any
the stories
character.
are very
I
entertaining.
could just look at porn or whatever.
All right,
That's what I
leave
wanted.
it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
So I'd be in 5 years worth of content behind, basically. I'll catch up in no
This
time.
should be a pretty tough job.
Okay, I'm not reading this shit. Play Black Souls.
What
It's getting
a
added to
strength
Steam.
Someone like that could easily
Yeah,
become you
they're
do
getting.
have-
I feel like I'm gonna have to patch it though, cause I mean,
The suspense is killing Paimon. Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
I love seeing Kirby's question marks. He already has a safe mode. Yeah, it does. Are these stories lore relevant, Kirby? Should I be reading these? I thought I could skip them. Not gonna lie, I thought these weren't that important. Are they important? Should I be reading them?
Yeah, she has so much love to give. She deserves it. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
I love how Kirby just starts spamming question marks. They said you were supposed to recommend one of them. Okay. Shogun Almighty, reborn as a rating with unlimited power. In this book, the princess is struck by lightning within the Thunder Sakura, and wakes up to discover, oh wow, I wonder which one I should recommend. And wakes up to discover that he has become the Radiant Shogun. Prior to the event, the protagonist is nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Radiant Shogun, he acquires an unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and if the protagonist on their journey found a breaking free from their self-esteem. But it's sure to see the story would develop until the protagonist literally becomes the Radiant Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
It's because how are you supposed to know which you're supposed to choose if you skip everything? Because Genshin is a baby game, and it's just gonna let me pick any of them, and they're all gonna be correct. None of them this will not impede my movement forward.
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Dog choosing me absolutely nothing in this. Exactly. You see, Neck knows what's up. If you have to spend the rest of your life playing one gacha
With the
game, what game
wind.
would you pick, and why would it be? And why would it be Genshin Impact? It would be Genshin Impact because the characters are hot, and I can just spend all day looking at cute Tao's thighs, her butt, and hear her voice. And look at her beautiful, clear white skin. And hear her moan. Ugh, I'm gonna nut. Sorry. Alright, where am I going? Down here.
With the wind.
No matter what you do, the show will always be the same in Genshin exactly. Which is why, yeah.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
I'm gonna give her the love story. Let's see what happens. You regale I with the plot of the chaotic epic that is of youthful love.
Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relationship with a single male protagonist?
It's
Is
a
this some
harem.
sort of narrative device too?
Goon Astrid. Sorry, Nick. You rarely show up and it's a regooning stream.
Not really. It's a pretty normal story. You know, where the guy can only choose one girl in the end.
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely. But the decision-making process is a source of agony and conflict.
Yep.
So, could the author not simply add a narrative device whereby the main character
Yes!
could accept the feelings of all
She
7
gets
admirers
it!
at once?
She
Yes.
gets it.
That would solve it.
Bro, she would be a Mushoku Tensei fan. Raiden Shogun would be a Mushoku. She's best girl. I need to get her ASAP. You know they have a manga in Inazuma, not only light novels though. Really, that's cool. And hi, Alma. How are you today? Nice to see you
Be
here.
the most boring love story
Wrong. Paimon not based. Replace her voice actor.
Love. Narrative devices are truly mysterious things.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time.
My Twitch keeps
upon
crashing. Not sure if
Inazuma.
my Twitch likes Genshin.
Back when
Oh
I decided to
no! Don't
isolate
leave me,
myself from
Daicha,
the plane of
please.
Euthymia,
Oh hi, Sly.
there
Who's
was
this
no
character?
Yae Publishing House.
That's a generic
and
NPC.
certainly no stories of this kind.
He's called Glasses
In
Kun.
accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
Change is inevitable.
I disagree with your
Guys,
point
one
of view.
time. Sorry. Well, no, please.
That's what I would say if
Don't
we were
leave me, I
still in the
need you.
plane of Euthymia.
Please.
But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes.
God is
you're right.
telling me don't watch this. It's not anime. It's a
I'm
video game.
wary of any and all change.
I need to pour Raiden
But
Shogun
I
now,
do
guys.
not wish for my pursuit
Because she would be a
of
Mushoku
eternity
Tensei fan.
to stop human
I
lives
can't
from
not pull her.
changing for the better.
How is she in the tier list?
Thank you for inviting me out.
Is she at least like
This trip has been quite
in
eye-opening
second
for
to
me.
the top of the tier list? Imagine if you save pools. Yeah.
This may be an
She's top of the
everyday
meta,
occurrence
perfect.
for you,
I need to pull her.
but for me, this
She
trip
gets
has
me.
been quite an occasion.
I relate to her
I've
character,
seen a lot,
and she's
and
hot.
it's
So
made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly
meta
enough.
slave. It just makes
I
it
hope I will
100% that I
remember
need to
it
pull
for
her.
a long time
The
to
good thing
come.
that annoying daily Inazuma Commission mentions he reads manga. Really? I don't do daily missions on here,
Great
so
idea! Ace had a wonderful time, and a photo
That's
is the
cool, though.
best way to remember it.
maybe this is
Take
like
a
Mushoku Tensei, and there's
Once again, I'm
well,
faced with a combination of words that
maybe
makes
there's
absolutely
a-
no sense to me.
does anime
It's
exist
okay.
here too? I
Come
wonder.
with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show
Is
you
there
what we
is there
mean.
any area in Genshin that is like advanced? Like, you know how it's kind of like old technology, like swords and like traditional. They have like lanterns. Is there any region that has like futuristic technology, like actual lights and I guess no electricity hasn't been discovered? It hasn't been discovered? There's no electricity anywhere in Genshin? Wait, what about, isn't like the main area, what's it called? What's it called? This place, Mondstadt. Let me go to Mondstadt real quick. I kind of remember there being lights here. No, these are lanterns, right? Are these lights or lanterns? I genuinely can't tell. think only Fontaine has electricity. I thought it was like the water place. All right, back to the mission at hand. Sorry. What are we going? Somewhere down here. Jesus, so far. If there's water that can be electricity, I guess what I meant is that I thought these well, maybe do they have like water wheels to like harness the power or something? And then everyone else makes electricity from the environment, like the slimes and electro vision holders. I see characters, but they don't have tech. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they don't have any technology, right? They don't have any electrical technology. That'd be really cool for like a. But there's enemy robots, right? There's like enemies that are like robots. So it's like ancient technology is like ahead of present technology.
What are we
The
supposed
water
to
wheel
be
hasn't been
doing?
invented yet, really?
We're taking
Jesus.
a photo of you. Just leave the
Yeah, I guess they don't know
hover
anything.
All you need to do is stand over there and
They're all still
strike a
dying of the
pose.
Black Plague.
Basically, a photo
And it's
makes
like
a
the flu.
visual record
Everybody
of
here
you
dies
at
of the
this
flu.
very moment in time.
Oh yeah,
So it
those
makes
golem
a
things.
great
Yeah.
souvenir.
Okay.
So maybe in the
So
past.
what exactly is
they had
striking
technology.
a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action.
Sometimes I
in
forget
front
that
of me, right? The more I think about it,
because the other
the
day
more embarrassing it seems.
I saw like a
How
YouTube
should I
short where
pose?
Indiana Jones
Help me out here. It should
Indiana
look good,
Jones
but
finds the
not
corpse
too
of
over the
Han
top.
Solo. But I'm like, isn't Star Wars in the future?
This isn't coming
But then I
naturally
remember
to me
that
at all.
Star Wars is from a galaxy far, far away, from a time like before. It's in the past. So Star Wars is actually in the past. So future technology can be in the past. Doesn't have to be in the future. So I guess in the past, Genshin had like more advanced technology than it does now. Grateful and dignified and serious. Try relaxed and casual. Yeah.
Casual.
Spread your legs, you know.
How about this? This feels quite natural.
Maybe try another one.
All right. Well, I'll leave the... Okay. I'll try that.
That's okay.
All right. Well, This doesn't feel very... me. Is this okay? All right. Well, I'll leave the casual. How about this? All right. Well, I'll leave... Okay. I'll try that. All right.
You don't like the casual the best.
Well,
Not very
casual.
different. Literally everything you're saying is
How
wrong.
about
Wait, what?
this? This feels quite
What
natural.
part do you disagree with? Just tell me when. What do you mean past? Wait, what do you mean past? Like in the past. So Star Wars is set in the past, not in the future. Star Wars is. The shirt still doesn't see. You mean present. What? No. Canaria had advanced tech. What's Canaria? Time. This is the present time. It is not. Is it not? Yes, present means right now. And the dragons had spaceships or something like that. IDK didn't play. What are you doing? That works.
Okay,
I was checking
let's
the
get
poses.
started.
Let's
The most
pick a
advanced
good
tech is
angle
literally
to
from the
record
present.
this moment from.
Well, they have like golems from the past in this game, right? So maybe they were more advanced in the past because they have like giant like robot golems. No. Okay. Do those things look advanced to you? Well, I mean, considering they haven't discovered electricity, kind of. Like these people here, they don't know what the hell electricity is. Like, I don't think anybody could make a golem in present time. At least not like, you know, mechanical golem. They could probably make like a magical golem with like magic. But the golems, the enemies, they look like robots. There's only nothing about a past civilization that wants to pay that.
Here's the
Dragons
photo
are
we
extremely
took of
advanced.
you.
I see. Yeah, that's probably
Wow.
what they're come from. They come up with the idea that they don't have electricity.
Astonishing.
Ness
Is
said
it
so.
some kind of magic? It seems to
Ness
be
said they don't have electricity.
another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a
I
record.
thought it would turn out
Trusting
poorly
Sap.
because I
Discovered
felt rather
Cameron
rigid.
Lizzo.
But it actually
Real.
looks more natural than I imagined.
The lore master
The
said
pose
so.
is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background.
True,
I
they
can't
did discover
imagine how
Cameron
it's
English.
achieved.
That's what makes
Who's
it so
Twisty,
special.
Omar? Hey
Hang on.
Google,
I'm still struggling to
in the
understand
Genshin
this.
Impact world,
I
does
need you to
electricity
explain it again.
exist?
Yes, electricity, or more accurately, the electro element, exists in the world of Genshin Impact, Teyvat. It's one of the 7 primary elements in the game, alongside Pyro.
Okay,
Fire,
it
Hydro,
misunderstood me.
Cry-
Hey Google, in Genshin Impact, do people use electricity for technology in any way?
While Genshin Impact's world of Teyvat is heavily influenced by magic and elemental powers, it does feature various forms of technology, and some of it appears to utilize principles akin to electricity or other engineered power sources. Here's a breakdown. Fontaine's advanced technology, the nation of Fontaine, is explicitly known for its technological advancements, often leaning towards a steampunk aesthetic. This includes clockwork Mikas. These automatons are a common sight in Fontaine and function as mechanical enemies or even allies. They are powered by energy-concentrating components, which are mechanical in nature and collected from defeated Mikas. While not explicitly electricity, they represent an engineered power source, cameras and film. These are clear examples of technology that function similarly to real-world devices, implying a form of internal mechanism or power. Aquabus and other vehicles. Fontaine features various forms of transportation that would require a power source. Ancient ruin machines across Teyvat. Players encounter ancient ruin machines, like ruin guards.
Okay, so basically what I'm understanding from all this is that they have some technology, but they don't have like they don't have electricity as we know it. You know how we get electricity from water wheels, energy plants, etc., etc. They don't have that. If they need energy for something, they'll like kill slimes and use their like electro to power shit. Like they like these like cavemen don't know how to generate energy. They don't know how to generate energy the way we do. That's
So,
what I got from that.
The one in this photo. Are you sure it isn't me?
Wouldn't say, I read ahead. So, while it was talking or whatever, I read ahead. They're saying that there appears to be like mechanisms that you heard the whole explanation that came up with. No. I read ahead. If you didn't notice, I cut it off because it takes a while to read. I read like way quicker than it. But yes, they basically they don't have any way to generate electricity apart from like the things you see in nature. You know how there's like enemies and such that you cut off the shoot. I mean, do you guys want to hear? You could look it up yourselves, man. Do you guys want me to play it on the mic, the whole thing? I could do it. Yeah. Some poor bloke is locked in the Fontaine basement generating electricity. Yeah, basically. That's basically what it is. Like, unironically. They use, like, electricity, like, from Electro or whatever it's called in this game, and use that as a power source. They don't generate their own electricity. Like, they don't use water wheels, they don't use... No. It's literally, if it's not in nature, which is weird, because electricity does not normally exist in nature, but in Genshin it does, so they just use that. They use the electricity they find in nature, which is hilarious to think about. You need to make Genshin World War 1. True, Jess. Something like this is why you're still in the Tutorial Island. It's okay, I'm having fun talking with you guys. There's cinema, robots, guns, household appliances, and industrial plants, vehicles, etc. in Fontaine. Yeah, and none of those are powered by electricity. They're powered by some weird power source. It's probably like... And fucking, like, the Flintstones, they enslave animals and shit to power those things. If Genshin World War happens, tech will be more advanced. True. Literally everything that got advanced in the real world is because of war. Doesn't World literally have internet? Does it? I'm not aware of that. I know Honkai Star has the internet. Literally all you're saying is wrong, man. I can't even explain it because you have zero progress in the story.
If it's not me,
Powered by
then why
Farina.
does she look
Yeah.
exactly like
Explain
me?
what it means spoiling.
And if she is me, then
So mine is digital
Oh
AI.
my.
Fontaine has mechanical, like cameras, for instance. Interesting. You're just making up random stuff. No, that's what Google said. I'm not making it up. That's literally what Google said. Oh my god. Do you want me to like let the thing talk? I can let it talk if you want me to, but I think I'll just screenshot it and send it to you after the stream.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
IDKY, you're so convinced that Genshin is some prehistoric medieval place. I don't see any sign of electricity anywhere. I see swords, I see blacksmiths, I see fucking lamps everywhere.
Hey, that's right.
Play
Do you
it.
think the
Talk.
Shogun
We want
counts
to
as
know.
you?
Of course I
Do
do.
you really?
It was never my
Ness,
intention
can you
to
make a
place
poll?
control of Inazuma
Ness,
into
make a
anybody
poll.
else's hands.
Should I let Google
So
talk
then, who
and
does
explain
that make you
if there's
here and
electricity
now?
Well,
in Genshin?
I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
It's because you didn't reach any of the regions with technology. You made zero progress in the story. I'm literally... I finished the first 2 major Archon quests already.
My existence.
Literally. Fontaine is like the second to newest
I
one.
think I understand.
It's Fontaine then Natlin.
I am me. There is only one of me. But I can
He has
exist
finished
in
2 lines
many
of dialogue in
different
the stream.
forms.
Wrong.
It's not
This
important
lie
what
is only
form I
Inazuma and
exist in.
thinks
The
he
Shogun,
knows
for
everything.
example,
I just
is
Googled
one
it.
of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not
So I went to the
determined by
countryside
any of
around
her
complaining there
components.
isn't any tech.
In that case,
There is tech in the
this
countryside.
picture is one of your forms of existence.
What are you talking?
too.
There is tech in the countryside.
So even I, who seeks eternity,
You know what
am
a countryside? There's like no
constantly
computers
changing
or
my
anything.
form of
No.
existence.
People still have phones and shit.
Then, how can I ask Inazuma
I
and
guess I'll listen
everyone
to
who
tech
lives
that would
here
expect
to remain
to only see in
unchanging?
Honkai. Actually makes progress in this. Actually make progress in the story, man. I am.
Everything I have encountered on this journey
The
with
countryside
you has
doesn't
been
have.
from beyond my existing
really?
sphere of knowledge.
I don't know. Maybe.
You've seen
I
a
thought
lot
it
of my
did.
ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell.
I've seen a lot of
but
anime
all
where they
this
go to the
has challenged
countryside.
my
They
understanding
have
of
electricity.
things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept
Oh,
that
thank you for the follow,
Inazuma
Ma.
is
Really
a
appreciate it.
completely different place from the one I remember.
It's like how Japan was around 1990, 1900s. They were kind of behind on the Industrial Revolution tech and still a samurai, but they still had some tech like light bulbs and stuff. Yeah, right. Okay, here, I'll let the fucking Google talk. Hey, Google. In Genshin Impact, is there technology that is powered by electricity? Well, hold on, let me make that clear. Hey, Google. In Genshin Impact, is there technology that is powered by electricity like in the real world?
Yes, absolutely. The real world is full of technology powered by electricity.
Not
And
fucking the real world, you
concept of
fucking
injection
idiot. Hey, Google. Okay, Google. In the video game, Genshin Impact, is there technology that is powered by electricity like in the real world?
While Genshin Impact's world of Teyvat doesn't exactly mirror real-world electricity grids and modern power plants, it does have technology that functions in ways that are conceptually similar to how we use electricity. Here's a breakdown. Elemental energy is a power source.
Elemental
The world of
energy.
Teyvat is heavily influenced by elemental energy.
Elemental energy.
This energy, particularly the electro
The
element,
electro
acts as a
element.
sort of magic electricity that can power various mechanisms.
So yes, they
See
use
this
fucking
automaton
electro,
enemies.
like I said.
Many of the mechanical enemies, especially those from the ancient civilization of Heinria or the more modern creations in Fontaine, are powered by some form of elemental energy.
Elemental
For example,
energy, it's all
Roman
elemental.
guards often require energy blocks to activate. Fontaine's technology, the nation of Fontaine, is depicted as being the most technologically advanced, with automatons, advanced machinery, and even concepts like cameras. While not explicitly stated to be powered by traditional electricity, it's clear these devices rely on some form of energy.
Some
that allows for
sort of
complex
energy.
mechanical and even communicative functions. The Macanch furnace in Inazuma, though not explicitly electrical, functions like a large industrial power source. Puzzles and mechanisms. Many in-game puzzles involve activating mechanisms by channeling elemental energy, including electro. This often involves connecting circuits or power conduits. Electro element. The electro element itself.
So it's literally
is
all the
direct
electro
parallel to
elements.
electricity. Characters with electro visions can generate and manipulate electrical energy. While it's a magical ability, Its effects often mimic real-world electrical phenomena, like shocks and conductivity. Contrast with real-world electricity. It's important to note that Genshin Impact doesn't feature power lines, electrical outlets, or the same kind of industrial infrastructure we associate with real-world electricity. The power in Teyvat is often more directly linked to
elemental forces or
In
mysterious
summary, while
ancient
not exactly
technologies.
electricity in the scientific sense of electrons flowing through wires, Genshin Impact uses
Elemental
energy,
energy.
as a
Electro.
fantastical equivalent to power various forms of technology and mechanisms within its
Yeah,
world.
it's literally all fucking nature. That's what I was saying. Why did you guys think I was just making this up? Google is lies telling this guy Gork. Is any of this real? Bro, say if that's true, how does ordinary people use tech then? Only a select few can even use elemental like electro. I mean, I'm sure they have like batteries or something. They found some way to harness it. Like I said, I'm sure they find some way to harness it. They just don't have the way we do. I literally know this lore because it's like 4 years old. That's not new. They explained early on. The funniest part about that whole Google explanation is that if it were true, the entirety of Fontaine's story wouldn't be canon. What? Elemental energy is not real. What does that even mean? You sound like a fucking conspiracy theorist. Elemental energy is not real. It's an illusion by the government to control us. I think people want to trust Google so much instead of someone that actually played the story. Because you didn't even know you had to dodge the red attacks in Zenless Zone 0, man. You were parrying those the whole time, dying. So Google is unbiased. It just gives you the facts. They do harvest when you shock something like a puzzle. So yeah, battery, right? It's like in Fontaine's story, they directly say that everything is powered by water and steam. I guess we'll see when we get there. That's a whole different game, and that's not related to the story. Well, I mean, what I'm trying to say is that I feel like sometimes you misinterpret things. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like maybe you thought it was natural, like electricity, like how we have it, when it's this, like, electro bullshit or whatever.
But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
Nathan is a weird mix of pre-Hispanic America and modern-day aesthetics, including technology. That is why was so criticized. The playable character uses skates and bikes, when NPCs use clubs to combat and carts for transportation. Oh, cool. It's like some Donkey Kong shit. Gaslighting Kit Curve. I'm literally just going off of what I know. Maybe we get to Inazuma in 3 years. I mean, not Inazuma, Fontaine in 3 years and everything changes, but I guess we'll see. Into you, I did not misunderstand that. Literally, yeah. Play the story. He did it. Oh man, it's just real world text such as monster uses wind snows, which generates wind power. They can also have dams, which generate water power. There's more steampunk power and stuff. Sly is the lore knower. I'm a lore player, so that's why I'm more qualified than you, Kirby. You spend all your time exploring while I'm deep in the lore, so that's why I know more about it. Sly, the time difference between Archon Quest is similar to be 5 years. Hello? That sounds absolutely insane. There's no way that's true. People would literally age. Like, people would be getting older, but no, Klee is still 2 in every arc.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened.
No, you will never make it to Genshin 2. No, you will never make it. Genshin 2 will be out. Jesus Christ, we're never going to make it, like, for real. Maybe they will be Space Genshin 2. We'll be in space like Honkai Star Rail. Like, for real, that's how it's going to happen. You don't even know the basic story elements.
Perhaps...
I know all the story elements. No, I'm a lore player.
Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
All right, Kirby. If you're so smart, all right. If you're so smart, explain the concept of the 5 sinners who emerged from the ruins of Kaherina and gave rise to the Abyss Order. I want a full detail explanation on that, okay? You can't do that. You don't get, you don't understand the Genshin story. I'm sorry. For real. All of your Genshin will be deleted there. What's this Coco decree then? Now, pay like good boys if you want your waifu is real. Shout out Laura and Joyce. Knows that Genshin Impact is a simulator world like Amphorius? It's not! I already looked that up. It's a fucking, they didn't protect the place when it was being destroyed. That happened now.
Hey,
They're being hunted by the Dane. That is the most surface level way you could explain it. You fail.
Huh? The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes.
But he knows
Master
the fuck.
Kamaji
He
still
probably
hasn't
Google.
returned from the negotiations.
Look how you
I'm
Google
starting
guys
to
right
get
now.
worried.
Literally, what
In
could you want me
fairness,
to
he does
say?
have a habit of taking
In
long
a
walks and
tiny
coming back
Twitch
late.
chat.
It's perfectly
How's it
possible
tiny?
that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm
What are
particularly
Paimon's hip
nervous.
measurements?
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant
I'll
of
give
the
you a
Kujo
clue.
clan, I
Bigger than
presume.
you think.
That's right. Apologies.
But you don't
Since
even know
the
what
head
it
of the
is.
clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master
Like, isn't
Masahito
that
is
the
rarely
best
home,
story of
Master
Genshin Impact would
Kamaji
probably
is currently
5
serving
pages,
as
eh?
representative
Into
of
that
the
one
Kujo
question he
clan.
asked.
I have
You ever
heard
say
that
Google
things are
that
quite
question? I did
tumultuous with
not.
the Tenryo Commission at present.
We have made 0 progress
Does this
today.
have
That's not
anything
true.
to do with
We
Kujo
take a
Kamaji?
picture of Raiden Shogun.
Forgive us, Almighty
That's
Shogun.
like a building progress.
The Kujo clan has failed in its duty.
Very true.
The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power
If
over
anything,
the
we
Tenryo
need to take
Commission is
more
in
pictures of
decline.
Raiden Shogun.
Plus, you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan
I just
with the
realized
view of having
Sly
them
Genshin.
take over.
Unheard of. Oh, hi, Caddy.
They would be
I stopped
discussing
streaming it
something
because you
like
stopped
that at
showing
their
up.
headquarters, right?
Why would I
Why
stream
are
it
you
if
looking
my
for me?
favorite editor is never here for me?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere.
Sly, what is
I'm a
Venti's
little
real name?
confused as to why,
Starbucks.
to be honest. But I didn't feel it was my
Listen,
place
you know
to
your eyes
question the
are
higher
being
ups.
tracked low, bro.
The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Exactly.
I
You
believe
can tell
the
I'm reading
Takatsukasa
chat
clan
the
have
whole
some
time.
kind of base there.
Yep, Kathy, we'll work through what happens in 2.
Takatsukasa.
So, yeah.
Another
We're
familiar
Genshin.
name.
I can literally see you
They have
reading
been
by like
faithfully
your
serving
eyes.
the Kujo
Big
clan
fan.
all these years?
Favorite
Yes,
editor. I
yes,
did
that's
it 2
why
years and
Master
7
Kamaji
months.
decided to
Yeah,
discuss
but those
things
videos
with
were
them.
like peak.
I understand they must
If you
have
were
had a lot
still
of
down to do
ground
it now, I
cover,
would actually
but
pay you
still,
to do those because they were so
there's
good.
no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the
But I know
city.
you have a job now.
If he
so
really hasn't
a
returned
little bit of
yet,
money on the side would
then-
mean nothing to you. You're making me cry, dog.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
of that
also the PC.
possibility too.
I can't even
Someone
afford
of my
that,
rank
those
can't
things
just
for
go
myself.
venturing into Takatsukasa clan
I have to pay
territory
my,
like
my
that.
PC with credit. I'm almost done paying it off, by the way. I could probably pay it off right now if it really felt like it, but
No,
I'd rather not.
no need.
I don't want to do it because of
I'm
my passion.
probably
It is
just
super
overthinking
cool.
things.
Like, your videos were
Besides,
so peak,
if
man.
they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the
Legit.
negotiations.
Like, you're like a 10 out of 10
I'm
editor.
only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I
It's a
grew up
shame
together.
you'll never
It'd be terrible if
get
anything
to,
ever happened to him.
capitalize on
I'm
that
not as
still.
smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd
Stop
want
paying
would
for
be
your
for him to
PC.
come to harm when I could have done something about it.
No. Wait, we'll learn how to edit. I can make it
What
for
do
free.
you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision.
You weren't here, Kathy, but I'm gonna be
This
honest with you.
issue
I'm
started
cheating
with
on
me,
you. I
and I
hired
shall be
another
the one to
editor
finish it.
since you're retired. I had to hire someone. So,
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll
Yeah.
keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
what are they
I
gonna
hope
do if you
everything
stop
goes
paying
smoothly.
anyways? They're gonna take it back? Your doors will be locked. I think my credit just gets fucked. I can't imagine the bank just proposing your gooning station because you missed the payment. That would be funny. I don't know what happens. I feel like my credit would just get fucked. I guess they would charge me a bunch of interest. Doesn't like, wouldn't they automatically take it out of my bank? How does that work? What if I delete my bank information? I don't know how it works. I'm sure there's like some kind of fee. They'll probably just like started mailing you fees, and then they would fuck up your credit. So it would probably show up in my credit report, and I would never be able to get a loan from them ever again. No way. Unfortunately, yes, I had to. I had to get someone because I can't edit myself. So that's a lot of hentai on the SSD. I do not. All my porn's on my phone. I don't watch hentai on my PC. Withdraw your money. Simple. Yeah, you could do that. Unironically, if you buy something with credit, you can steal it. Like, literally, there's nothing stopping you from stealing it other than fucking up your credit. I know this because I work at a bank. Yeah, if it's a vehicle or something, they'll repossess it, right? They'll like literally a towing truck will show up to your house and take your car. But if you hide it, you could hide your car. You could hide it. What the fuck are they gonna repossess? You know? Like just keep it at like your friend's house or something. Because yeah, I mean, they're not gonna know where your friend lives or whatever. And when they ask you, you just say, I don't know, I lost it. Oh, secret outpost. Oh my lord. We gotta actually do combat. Tell us how to still on stream is crazy.
Whoa!
I got you
Look
guys.
at how well hidden
This is what you guys
this
tune in
place
for.
is.
I
Thanks for the
can't
tips.
think
Good
of a
job.
reason
big things, but
anyone
you
would
have
want to build a
sign- it's
structure
called the-
like this deep in
we're
the
trying to take it.
mountains.
Yeah, basically. But you just hide everything. You hide all the
I feel
collateral.
something that doesn't belong here.
It's like
sense
my criminal and not go
danger.
to jail. It's not a criminal to just say stuff.
We should proceed
The First
with caution.
Amendment protects my
The
freedom
Cujo
of
clan
speech.
descendant may
I am
well
not
be
in
in
China.
trouble.
But yeah, medical bills, for instance, like I have you can go to doctor or hospital and just not pay. Yeah, literally. I mean, for anything. I feel like anything you can just not pay. Ask a broken person this info will be life-changing. Yeah, there's this thing called bankruptcy. It's kind of crazy. You could like literally like buy a car, buy a bunch of fucking shit, and then just go into bankruptcy. And if you hide everything, they'll never, they can't take it away. I don't pay my medical bills. My credit score will somehow eradicate how, yeah. Same. I have like a few $100s in medical bills that I'm never gonna pay in my life, no matter what happens. Gotta get bro a healer. Still running Mona and Big 2025. I have a healer.
Shower me with praise.
See? I have a healer. Oh, Jesus. Hold on, give me a moment. I'll blame you if I get put in jail. Why would they lock you up? It's not a crime to not pay your bills. Literally not a crime. Hold on, let me kill this bozo.
To the ferry.
Cool. I'm actually have to specifically you're not giving financial advice. Oh, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not. This is not financial advice. Do not do what I say in real life. It's for the memes. It's in game. Why they come on the ground? That's the light. Taking that financial advice from my Oshi. You're not supposed to use Furina as a healer, but she's the healer. So you're not supposed to heal Hugh full. And you can hide as collateral as your house tomorrow. Too late. How are they gonna take it? I'm literally in it.
Why are they roaming here?
Good luck trying to take my house.
Something
I'm
is
literally,
not
they'll have to fight me for it.
We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Plus, if it's not part of the contract, they can't just take the house. It has to be part of the contract.
Finally,
It's over.
to the ferry. Finally,
Written in the stars. Let me score. Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
More!
Delve into destiny. Time to shine. Shower me with praise.
My blade!
Time to go.
Bro, what is this guy doing? Get fucking out here. Yeah. I have rated Shogun?
Illusion shattered.
Hello? Why do I have rated Shogun? Oh, I got her. It's the Raiden Shogun. Why do you play Kitao like that? So why do you refuse to use Raiden? I didn't notice. My bad. Damage. It's like I have Raiden now. Grandma will go in and forcibly remove you and throw everything to the street. I was gonna do it with my house because my nana passed and my dad didn't have his name on the house, so he has to pay all the taxes. Then which can do so we can also leave before. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. The house. If you don't pay the house, that's what they'll do. That's what you have to pay your house. Your house is probably the only thing you have to pay. Because, yeah, they'll literally just go in there and kick all your shit out. So, yes, pay your house, but you don't have to pay your you don't have to pay your car, you just hide it. You can hide your car, but you cannot hide your house. As long as you don't sign it as collateral, you'll be fine. Child character doing infinitely more damage than the actual character. Yeah, she's broken. Oh, wow. I dodged that completely by accident.
Shadows of fate decided by destiny.
God, she's so fucking good. I need her. I need her.
Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Let my name echo in song.
Torn to oblivion.
Jesus, why is she so broken?
To the ferry.
Oh my lord.
The ferry. Finally, a lucky
There
day.
is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Jesus. Raiden Shogun, half my babies.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Illusion shattered.
Oh my lord.
Show no mercy. You two. Time to end.
Yay.
A lucky day.
Wow. What's...
Strike a pose. Delve into destiny, written in the stars. Higher, higher, hands on fire. Let the world collide.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Jesus! That was his entire health bar! Holy shit. Alright, cool. Her banner ends probably like tomorrow. I've been having a good conversation today because the game is so boring. Okay. You could have had her if you put the tiniest amount of effort towards farming pools. That wouldn't mean doing the shitty exploration. I refuse to do that unless it's co-op. Maybe we could have a farming stream. The same facts, not my fault. If someone has so many hours against Genshin, you know their opinion doesn't matter. Being so negative today, Dai-chan. You know? I like this ring I have on my back.
It's Kujo Kamaji.
Hello. I meant the peak exploration. I'll only do it if we're doing a co-op.
Almighty Shogun.
Let's do a co-op exploration
Shogun.
stream.
What are you?
He meant
Descendant of the
peak exploration, not just
Takatsukasa
events
clan.
too. We're doing
Explain
the
what is going
minigames
on
thing
here.
events. Yeah.
Oh, we're just discussing
I will
some
be
minor
mean.
issues
Okay.
that have cropped up in the Tenryo
As long
Commission.
as you don't ditch me, I'll allow you
Really,
to be
it's
mean.
nothing worth the
You can't
almighty
ditch me,
Shogun
okay?
worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the
most of the
secluded
story, never all of
location
it.
and the hiring
Only
of
games
Ronin
give
and
1,000 plus
Kairagi
Primos.
to keep guard?
Just the observer
Well,
post, yeah, basically.
there's been a lot of turmoil.
I didn't think I
lately.
wanted to pull any
It
of
was
the
just out of
characters.
security
I haven't
considerations.
left that.
That's
Yeah,
all.
true. Thanks.
Silence.
I appreciate it. Obviously, you have zero post.
Descendant
I
of
just
the
didn't think I
Kujo
wanted
clan.
any of the characters.
Your turn.
Oh, Memos!
Alright.
Holy shit!
I came here intending
I
to
see you
negotiate,
here.
but it turned out all
How are
they were
you?
interested
Nice to
in
see
was
you
a
here.
written confession from the Kujo clan.
Because I don't want to quit Genshin like Sifu.
A written confession?
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
I don't think I'll ever quit
A
Genshin.
statement
'cause Kirby
acknowledging
likes it a
every
lot.
crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt decree,
The
including
Kujo
all
clan.
the recent misconduct.
Sound like Jotaro
All
Kujo.
factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it
Good,
also
bro. Long
emphasizes
time to
the
see.
Takatsukasa
Yeah.
clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis.
Yeah, I remember
These
you did
are
show
all
up for a stream like
falsehoods.
once, a long time ago. I forgot.
Says who?
It might have been a Genshin
Why,
stream
you
too.
two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I need to
I'm
catch
just
up on
stating
Genshin
the
story.
facts. I'm sure the
I think if I
almighty
focus on
Shogun
the
can
story, it
discern
shouldn't
the
take that
truth.
long. I feel like I'm
All
almost
the
there.
Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the
Never will.
Kujo clan.
I probably will.
Why else would you push a false narrative in the written
haven't even
confession that
completed
paints
the
your clan
Trace
in a
and
good
Drift
light?
event on
And
HSR?
try to make me sign
it
it under
fun?
duress.
I saw it. I was like, should I do it? I wasn't sure.
What are you talking about?
Is it fun?
You're not under duress. We're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his
Shit's
nonsense.
so ass.
I'm sure
why I
you're
didn't
well
do
aware
it.
of the major failings
I know
of
the events
Kujo
haven't
clan.
been good recently.
Surely you, of
I was
everyone,
kinda
knows.
scared to hop
Not
on
a
it.
single word they say can be
I'm like, I
trusted.
don't need that many pulls anyways.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of
3
any
regions.
interest to me.
The 3
Descendant of the
longest regions too.
Takatsukasa
That's
clan,
not too much.
you wish to become the new Tenryo commissioner.
I'm
Do
at the
I
3rd
understand this
region.
correctly?
Well, yes, of course.
Actually, not
It's the
that bad,
eternal
I'm
pursuit
lying.
of everyone in the Tenryo Commission
make
to
a pop
offer
before
our
it really.
lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Almost there. There's 3 more
Then
regions.
the situation is not as
Wait,
complicated
there's
as you
3 more
seem to have made it.
regions. There's
After all,
Inazuma,
I am the one who appoints the
Fontaine, and
Tenryo
Natlan,
commissioner.
right? Isn't that it? I don't
The
feel like that's a
process
lot.
is quite simple.
It's
Anyone who can
Inazuma,
beat me
Fontaine,
in
and
a duel
Natlan. I feel like I
becomes
could
the
do
new
that pretty
commissioner.
quick if I lock in.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand.
third
That
of-
is why the
the
title
third
has
of the
been
shortest
passed down
regions, I
within the Kujo
guess.
clan ever since.
Get there one day, yeah.
If you want me to appoint
You
a
have
new
10 more
clan,
regions?
then
Wrong. Is this
naturally
guy stupid?
there must first
Why
be
you call
a
me
new
stupid?
duel.
What did I do wrong?
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition?
Yeah, man, stop
Here
using
you
your
are
age
talking
as a
about
cope.
offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my
Doesn't even
blade.
know Sumeru exists.
Well,
Well, never mind.
Wait, this is
What about one of
Inazuma.
you then?
I already finished
Anyone who can
Inazuma.
defeat me,
So it's
Takatsuka or
Zumero,
not, will be
Fontaine,
appointed the
and
new
Natlan.
Tenryo
My
commissioner.
apologies. I got him confused. 'Cause I already finished Inazuma, actually.
Does not a
it's
single person
Sumeru,
dare
Fontaine.
to face me?
And, Natlan.
I-
Then I'm done.
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy
I don't
in
get
the
the
Tenryo
hate for the
Commission.
Genshin cutscenes.
Even when I was
she's
executing the
roasting
Vision
him,
Hunt
yeah.
decree, I had doubts about my father's
I feel like-
decisions. I knew that what I was
I
doing
mean,
was wrong.
don't get me wrong.
But that was as
I
far as I
don't
went.
like gacha
I doubted,
storytelling,
and I
but
ruminated.
it's not like Wuthering
I
Waves is
understood
any
the
better.
situation perfectly well, but I
They
took
do
no
the
action.
same
and I didn't
garbage,
save
and
a
I'm
single person.
worst.
I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it. Because in
Like,
order to fail,
realistically, I feel like
you
Genshin
have to
held
have
up
at least
pretty
tried.
well
To be brutally honest,
compared to other
for
gachas.
someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had
If
tried.
anything, sometimes the
Yes.
cutscenes here are better
I'm
than
too
some
weak.
modern gachas.
my father ignores me. My elder brother
I
can't
actually
help
prefer
me.
cutscenes in this one better than
I even
Zenless
need
Zone
Ippei
Zero.
to set me straight
I don't
at
like
times.
the
It's the way it's always
I
been.
don't like how the characters
But if nothing else,
just show up on the screen
right
and there's
here,
text underneath them.
right now, in
I
the
like how in
Kujo clan's
Genshin
final
they're actually
hours, it is I who
in
represent the clan.
in the hub world.
like
and
my
you can see
father
them
before
standing
me.
around and such.
His duties
much
are now
better.
mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began.
Rather
This is
than
my
seeing
last
wolf
chance to do
cutscenes, he
something.
would be blown away and never come back
This
again.
is patently meaningless.
Ever again if Sly gets to 2.0.
But I
I've been
accept.
playing WoW off
Come
stream,
forward.
so I will be coming back and streaming 2.0. So I guess we'll see when I get there. Well, here they go. Good luck, my friends.
The Kujo clan's
Bro, she
honor
looks so
was
good. Holy
forged with
shit.
courage,
How many
tempered
babies
with
would you put in
integrity,
that?
and shines beyond life
I
and
would
death.
put at least 5.
Show me
minimum.
whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
She's immortal, so I would probably put a lot more actually.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
And she's the Shogun, so she's rich. You can clap forever. Jesus. He's doing quite well. Oh, he's bleeding. I didn't know people bled in this game. Since when is there like... Has there always been damage like that in the cutscenes? Or am I insane? I don't remember there being like blood like that before. Hooked, yeah. She could defeat him when her thigh is real. Back, stream crash. Jesus, stream crash in Genshin. Jesus, what's happening? Dang. I'm surprised that he gave us such a nice cutscene to a fodder character fighting. That is very surprising to me. I know he has like relevance in the story, but you know, it's not like he's a character that will probably ever come out again.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
Back. We're playing C4
Kujo
on Wait,
Kamaji
it's
is
just
wounded.
mid-Genshin.
Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan.
Bro,
it
last
is your
time
responsibility to take care of
stream
him.
Sifu, you left.
You may
so.
not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you
You
are
left me
capable
alone
of
to
attending
suffer.
to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I can't.
So,
you made your choice.
So sorry.
You
I
made your
had heard that
choice.
the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryo Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryo Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel,
No take
I
backs.
have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's
You gotta
punishment
stand
for the
by
time being.
your choice.
In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy
Wow.
the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive
Sorry, man.
information to produce
Curvy was
flaws
here when
in
you
my
left.
judgment,
He saw me play
you will
Sifu.
see me appear once
Now he
again
wanted
as
me to
I
play
have done
Genshin,
today.
so-
Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
This was a really
That
cool
will
like
do.
companion quest.
I will have the
Go to
Okuzumeshi
this Genshin
continue the
stream, I guess so.
investigation from here. Come with me.
Looked like a
Let's
shitty
find a
mobile
quiet
game.
place.
Yeah, I
There's
still
something I
remember what
want
you
to
said.
talk about with you.
Big chest. Story quest? Alright, story. I always get confused between story and Archon quest. I still find it weird that they're different. Still find it a little bit odd. Read in. What does that do? What are our areas?
Whew.
Yeah, I know.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
You gotta catch up on Honkai Star Rail story
You think
Genshin.
so?
I
I thought
fucking
I was
called you
rather
Genshin.
accommodating.
That's
I
hilarious.
do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change
Is this
from
the
its
longest
glory
Genshin
days
stream?
to its present decline.
No.
Kamaji is hardly a
Nah, I'm
great
good.
heir to the Kujo name, but
You'll become a fan.
he has shown me how some things remain the same,
I get the appeal of
even
Genshin now,
as the
though.
world around
I used to
them
hate it for a good
changes.
bit, but I do enjoy
I
it.
also have you to thank.
Peak drops on July
The
1st.
things
What
we
is it?
experienced out on the streets,
What's the peak that is
and
dropping?
the photo you took of me,
Fate collab
they
on
helped
Honkai
me
Star Rail?
come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan?
You still
Will
hate
they
it?
get
I don't
to
hate
carry
it.
on being
I like
in
it.
charge of the Tenryo Commission?
Not a chance.
I guess, yeah.
Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be
I think
erased.
Fate collab a second half. Oh, okay, I see.
I will give them a little more time.
I think
After all, they are not the
knowing
only
that
ones who have
this
made
game,
mistakes.
Honkai Star Rail,
The Shogun does
and
not
Honkai
make
Impact 3 are
mistakes.
connected,
She is incapable of
makes
doing
me more
so.
excited to play this game.
But I, as A, would
The
like
fact
to
that they
offer
all
my
exist in the same
apologies. I
multiverse
have much
makes
to
me really
contemplate
happy.
in the days to come.
By the way,
But at least I can now see the way
I figured
ahead.
out why Raiden Shogun shows up in every game, same for like Silver Wolf and Himiko and such. The reason they all show up in every game or whatever, it's because so I kind of told you guys there's like an imaginary tree. The imaginary tree is the multiverse where every Hoyo game takes place, well except for Sunless Zone Zero, but ignore that. So at the roots of the imaginary tree, there's characters, right? And those characters can appear in any timeline, in any universe, because they're at the beginning. Raiden Shogun is one of them. So is Silver Wolf. So Silver Wolf could eventually show up in Genshin. If anything, she should show up in Genshin, because she was part of the origin of the imaginary tree. So if that theory holds up, there should be Silver Wolf eventually in this game.
I think I'll leave
And other
that
characters.
to the Shogun.
Or at least
The
versions of
greatest
them.
threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I
Well, it's
said,
not really a theory. It's
the Shogun
you know,
has
it is,
a robust
that is the
system
reason
to
why.
protect her against modification.
And do you think Sparkle
This
being in
is
Honkai Impact
because
3
I
isn't canon?
anticipated that I myself would change over time.
Because the only characters that could travel between the branches or whatever are like godlike characters. Something else that I found out is that we don't know how Walt ended up in Honkai Star Rail. Elation is related to the tree, right? No, I don't. You know, we don't know how Walt ended up in Honkai Star Rail. Like, there's literally a chapter missing in Honkai Impact 3rd. Like, all we know is that Welt found out that Himiko was in trouble from Honkai Star Rail while he was in Honkai Impact 3rd, and he went to protect her to save her. We don't know what happened, but then Himiko found Welt passed out in a planet in Honkai Star Rail. That's all we know. So somebody was targeting Himiko. Walt went to go save her, and then there's like a missing chapter, and all of a sudden, Himiko in Honkai Star Rail says she found him and his friend. He was with someone else, and this is another character from Honkai Impact 3rd. So he might also be in Honkai Star Rail. If he's not, that means he found a way to travel between branches in the imaginary tree. So he could go to any world he wants, which would be insane.
But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is.
Bro, she's not wearing a bra. Her titties are out down there.
This has certainly
I'm
been a
convinced,
memorable
with all the
series
jiggle she
of
gets,
events.
Absolutely.
is the one guy who actually witnessed the imaginary tree and he turned into the Emanator. Wait, what? Aha is the one guy who actually witnessed the imaginary tree. Turned into the Emanator?
No time.
She
If
better
you
be wearing a
enjoyed
bra.
your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life.
Let those monkeys free go, yeah.
Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay. I'm ready to head back now. My
Aha is
period
the
of solitude
Sparkle
will now
follows?
continue,
I see.
but it will not
Wait,
last
maybe
too
we
much
just have
longer.
to wait for the new Honkai
I will
game.
leave you humans to deal with any
I don't
minor
think the new
issues
Honkai
in
game's
the
gonna be like
meantime.
canon to the story.
Okay,
It'll probably just be like a alternate universe.
Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the
No
end.
character wears
The
bra.
only thing left to do is return the
I
past
just,
hermit
yeah,
to
actually, not even
Yanika.
mentioned that. You're probably right. Maybe like since they're all like cavemen here or whatever, they haven't invented bras. Has a bra ever been spotted in the in the Genshin world. Here we go. Caveman, are you dumb? I was exaggerating, okay? I meant more like, you know, Middle Ages. I just, you know, they're not that far off in Cayman since they don't know what electricity is. Or at least they don't know how to generate electricity. This is not Middle Ages either. Okay, generally Middle Ages
Did you know?
with some steampunk
Well,
somewhere.
then, you'll have to
like
tell me
really
all about
early
it.
steampunk. I love characters sound like Raiden. Maybe that's why I spent 100 years on the shit game.
How
If we're gonna call
amusing.
this game shit,
The
but then you're like, I
almighty
spent
Shogun
100
goes
USD.
downtown, and suddenly she's
That's
like
crazy.
a wide-eyed country girl trying to
Not
find her
steampunk
bearings
either.
in the
An
big
early
city.
steampunk. Steampunk is still
Marvelous.
too ahead of this game.
What a shame I didn't get
If this
to
game
see
was
it for
steampunk, they would
myself.
have a train. They don't have trains.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind.
Trains are like
Really, she
trains and
wouldn't.
factories.
So, from what you
are
were
like
saying,
the,
it seems that she's
number
finally
one
begun
sign
to
of
comprehend
steampunks.
what
They do
form
have
eternity
trains?
should take.
Wait, really?
That's the most important outcome
where?
of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such
Steampunk is
great
hundreds of years
progress
behind
when I
this game.
lent you the past
Wrong.
permit.
So we do know how Walt ended up in the Honkai Star Rail universe. Apparently, Alien Space comic, which bridges Honkai Impact and Star Rail, found that aliens have made some attempts at scouting art. 4 invasions. The first one was prevented, but the second one was more serious. During that, Walt launched a counterattack and happened to retrieve data on the Star Rail universe. Yes, I do remember that. With this info, he in hand, he decided to research a way to get to the other side. And also being able to form an alliance too. He wanted to form an alliance to repel future threats. Yes, I do know that he discovered the Honkai Star Rail universe. But they don't show how he traveled. Like they don't show how he ended up there. There's like still a missing chapter of that. Steampunk is 100 years. No, it's not. I really thought he will traverse the imaginary tree. I mean, he could have. We don't know how he got to Honkai Star Rail.
It seems like she's
We
not
genuinely
gonna
don't
force
know.
everything to stay the same way anymore.
No, it's not.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking.
Where's the trains at?
To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the
Ness?
Seven can't do.
And I'm assuming they're
when
not
faced
steam
with
powered,
something
right?
Even more powerful than themselves. Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see
Are they
A's
like
less
powered by
formal side.
fucking Electro as well? What did you ask? Where's
Next
the
time
train
you
at?
wish to see her,
I want to see the
you
train
can come
in
and
this
take
game.
the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely. What? But she said she doesn't need company. Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company
out
of others,
through
just that the idea of a
RP.
god
What?
having company seems
Roleplay?
indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Well, you can ask Walt apparently, and he said that he was doing some space equation from Honkai Impact 3rd Earth, and then shit went wrong, ended up in HSR. Or him, yes, that is basically what happened. But you know, shit went wrong is very vague, right? That could mean a billion things. Obviously, something went wrong because Himeko found them passed out or whatever. Yeah, I think it's really cool that we have a concrete connection between Honkai Impact 3rd and Star Rail, it being Walt. And by the way, Walt does not want to be in Honkai Star Rail. That is something that I found very funny. Bro has a wife and kids in Honkai Impact 3rd. He is actively trying to go back, but he is incapable of, because there's no way for him to travel the imaginary tree, right? So the day Walt finds a way to go back and we find a way to travel through the imaginary tree is the day Honkai Star Rail can collab with Genshin Impact. And that would be fucking cool. So yeah, Walt is not in Honkai Star Rail by choice. He would like to go back if possible, which I find hilarious. Alright, what am I doing now? An unexpected... I can't do this. do all this. The chasm. Oh, the chasm. That's what you guys wanted me to do. The chasm. Yes. Well, you can ask. Well, okay. Isn't the Astral Express able to do that? Yes. From my wipe for that reading digital blah blah. What the fuck, Psycho? Yes. So, from my understanding, the Astral Express can travel to Honkai Impact 3rd's world. That might explain why Welt is in the Astral Express. But maybe they don't know, you know, because they don't, usually they select from a few planets or whatever that they know of. Maybe they don't know about that yet. Maybe they don't know where Honkai Impact 3rd's world is. And maybe eventually they'll get there by choice. And I still haven't finished the TCG quest I asked you to do after a whole year. You want me to do that now? I could do that now if you want me to. Yeah, I find it funny how he says he's trying to find a way to get back, but he stays with the Astral Express. Like, I don't think he will ever find a way to go back if he stays with them. I think the Astral Express is capable of getting back to Honkai Impact 3rd. I'm pretty sure the Astral Express is capable of traveling to the imaginary tree, but I feel like he just needs the coordinates or something. You know what I mean? It's like having a spaceship. Having a spaceship, but like imagine you have a spaceship and you need to go back to Earth, right? But you're in like some unknown fucking space of the galaxy. You can't just be like, oh, take me to Earth, especially if nobody that you know has ever seen your planet, right? They'll just be like, what the fuck is that? Where the fuck is that? Well, we don't know anything about that, right? So I feel like Walt is just slowly trailblazing with the Trailblazers so that he'll eventually end up back home, right? They'll ideally eventually they'll find the Honkai Impact 3rd universe and they'll be like, oh fuck, all right, we could drop off Welt. You know what they never explained was Pom Pom's origin. Oh yeah, true. No, I don't think they have. But I mean, he's always been the navigator or whatever. I feel like if they ask Pom Pom, maybe he might know. Maybe. You know what? They never. I wanted you to do it a year ago, so you want me to do it now? Then sure. Where's TCG at? World Quests. I don't know where TCG is. Oh, here we go. TCG. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. But yeah, I gotta say, the whole multiverse thing really made Honkai Star Rail, Genshin, and Impact 3rd's stories way more interesting. In HSR's universe, it's like a global universe, from understanding, which he got a lot in HH3, and because we go from, and he kind of makes HSR story meaningless just because it doesn't feel like a true universe essentially. Like, his origin in this series is just nothing really. No, that's incorrect. No, that's 100% incorrect. The imaginary tree, all branches are equal. Honkai Impact 3rd is just one branch. So Genshin and Honkai Star Rail are not global universes. They are literally parallel universes. So, from my understanding, Welt, so Honkai Star Rail is basically a parallel version of Honkai Impact 3rd. They have some similarities, and they could eventually end up in a similar scenario. Basically, they're not, like, Genshin is completely different. This universe is completely different from Star Rail and Impact 3rd. Like, this deviated a lot from that path, but Star Rail did not deviate as much as Genshin. So it's somewhat similar to Impact 3rd. So some things could really happen that happened in Impact 3rd. So no, it's you cannot say that it's less valuable than Impact 3rd. Yeah. I'm gonna go find the express that was broken down and Pom Pom didn't appear until she fixed it. Really? That's interesting. So he's like the spirit of it, maybe? Maybe he's like the spirit of the train? Maybe. That's interesting. I guess the Trailblazers got fucked. You know, the thing that connects Genshin to Impact 3rd is that at the beginning the Traveler is fighting that one god. That one god is from Honkai Impact 3rd. So the Traveler is the biggest connection. The Traveler herself and the enemy she fought at the beginning of the story is the most likely the one that... So, yes, the connection from Honkai Star Rail to all the other universes is the Astral Express, and the Traveler is the connection... the Traveler and the god she's fighting is the connection to Honkai Impact 3rd and Honkai Star Rail, because the god at the beginning that they're fighting is canon in both of those universes. And there could be multiple of them, I guess, but yeah, there's a small chance that the Traveler is capable of traveling through the imaginary tree, but it's only a small chance.
We should start learning how to play Genius Invocation TCG.
Yeah, sure. I forgot how to play this video game completely, the TCG.
Great! Let's continue learning how to play Genius Invocation TCG. All right, let's get started.
Genshin's World Tour is like a prison. It's a simulated fake world where
All
everyone
right.
is trapped inside. That's wrong.
Next up,
That's incorrect.
let's learn how to use card types
It's
other
just
than
as
character
valid of a
cards.
universe. I remember you said that last time. That was incorrect information. After the research I found, it's just as valid. Remember what the story was. Why do you randomly stop doing the one question I asked you to do? I remember that we were like reaching the end of the stream and I'm like, I really don't want to do this, Curvy, but you kind of forced me to because you said it was short. But then they started teaching me a really complex card game, so I gave up.
These cards are all known as action cards.
Genshin is highly likely a simulated world. I don't think so. From all the research I did, I don't see how you would come to that conclusion. If there's any like concrete information, I'd really appreciate it. We had going officially showcasing the trailer. Look at the Skirk animated trailer. Entire filter on Genshin's with a fake sky. Why would they have a fake sky then? Good question. I could probably figure that out. But as it relates to the, let me just put it like this. As it relates to the imaginary tree, Genshin has been stated to just be a branch, not a simulation. So it could be a fake sky or whatever, but it would be in Genshin universe. So maybe, you know what I mean? Like, it's like in the greater, in the multiverse scape of things, this is its own universe. Why they would be a fake sky, I don't know. It could be, it's most likely a Genshin plot thing rather than a multiverse plot thing. So yeah, because according to Hoyo, they did say Genshin is its own universe. It is its own branch. It's not any less valuable than any of the other ones.
Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
Okay. I guess we're re-rolling everything.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example. So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type. Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice.
Is this Genshin theory time? Everything that I said is not a theory. It is 100% confirmed. Unless I said it wasn't guaranteed, everything else I said is confirmed. So this is not theory time. It's facts and logic time. Unless I said it was.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though.
Unless I
For
said
now,
it was. Like, I
just
don't know
play
if the
this action
traveler
card.
can actually travel the imaginary tree. That was 100% a theory. But I do know that Genshin is in the...
So,
I can sleep
playing an
Genshin,
action card
Jesus.
from your hand is a
Sleep
form
well,
of
man.
fast action. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. Time to test it out. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding
I
one
promise to
card
stay
from
with
your
you.
hand, you
Never
can
break your
convert
promise.
one
Yeah.
elemental die into the element of your current active character.
Okay.
Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. Ingenious Invocation TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning.
Okay.
Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. Come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice.
Sure.
Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough
This isn't story. We
elemental
had
dice
scams.
to
I did story. I did a story
use
quest.
Onslaught.
Yeah, 1%. I did a whole story quest. Literally one whole story quest.
Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage! What?
Yeah, haven't listened to this yap. What's wrong with yapping, huh? You don't want to talk to me? I'm gonna stay quiet, Daichin, as notice you hate my voice. What was the past that doesn't count?
The final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial
Wow.
hand.
Okay.
At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What?
Why does she keep saying what at the end of everything? What?
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time.
You can be mean to me, Daichan. You just can't leave my streams, okay? That's the one thing. I'd rather you be mean to me than leave me alone. I have
Ooh,
separation anxiety.
This one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
Let's finish this swiftly.
I got 1 pyro. Ass.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang
Nah, I
of
won't
these
be mean.
rolls. Now
Call
let
you
me
retarded.
teach you one
It's okay if you
last
call me
trick,
retarded.
free of
'cause
charge.
As long as you have a good reason
You
for
can
it.
preview your opponent's
Hmm.
actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent.
I'm not a ROM.
Check it
The
out.
reason there was an issue with
here's where
ROM
You can see all your
Because
opponent's
he did it
intentions for this
dumb
round.
reasons, and he wouldn't drop it.
All your opponent's intended
he
actions
wouldn't
for the
explain
round will be
anything.
listed here in order.
Whatever. I'm over it.
Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here. Maeve.
Okay. Sure.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Bro, I do not know what the fuck I'm doing, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Two damage. I'm fucked. See, if it was peak, he still left my stream.
Let's finish this
Crazy.
swiftly.
I don't know what to do. I feel like I soft luck myself. And it. I do know how to play, but
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile.
I think explain how to play a second ago.
Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
Right. Okay. Zero pyro, crazy. Honestly say, the big Genshin is the characters. That's the main hook. But the story is pretty entertaining in my opinion. At least I enjoyed it to some degree. Okay. Of the story and of the gameplay. Yeah, I guess that live service game they can change the story. Trash. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. Like open big instance, you know, option doesn't matter. Bro, why are you being so mean today, Dai-chan? Like, why are you so angry today, man? Is everything okay? You want to talk about something, man? Like, I get you don't like Genshin, and that's fine, man. But I feel like you're really just sinking your teeth into it today. It's like you want to fight or something. Which character?
Ready when you are.
One in turn. I do want to fight. Kirby, fight me. Why you want to fight today, man? Did shit not go well with your axe or something? You had something bad happen? Do you miss her? Is that what it is? Like last time you saw her, were you like, dang, I miss these days? What does Max have to do with it? I don't know, man. That's what I'm asking. Like, it feels like you're like in a bad mood because you're like super negative today.
All right, cool.
It's nothing I could think that could
Those are the
possibly get you in a bad mood.
Did you get all that? What we just played was an adventure
You're
challenge
generally pretty
designed
chill.
specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Okay.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous
Genshin Impact
mixologist
players
had
just ignore them.
such
Ignore
an
what?
eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You have slow reactions. Wait,
You're
are
better.
you copying me?
Oh, it's
Shut
Batman.
up.
True.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
I just
The
realized
Cat's
she has a
Tail is
man
a
bun.
player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you
funny.
have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items
like her
of
man
business
bun.
with Margaret.
Very cute.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
She has a man bun.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent.
God, Dialog's
In fact,
face just looks
I think
wrong
I'm
for some
now
reason.
more interested in this
I don't know what it
card
is,
that you're using to teach them
But
the
his
game.
face just looks wrong somehow.
Wait, this card? It's Diluc's character card!
His nose?
Although I have some degree of
Maybe.
experience with Genius Invocation
Forgive me
TCG,
for the jab. It's okay,
seeing
man.
this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry.
Then you
Somehow,
say
I don't
you and
think he'll be
me
giving you any
just
trouble
forget
over it.
about the past.
Mind.
True.
It's just a
Slightly
card
true. I
with
went
my
to
image
negative.
on it.
I didn't
Yeah, I
expect
do feel it, but it's
Diluc to
okay,
be
man, like,
familiar
it's
with
whatever.
Genius Invocation TCG.
I don't mind some
The game has
negativity.
been catching on
Especially
lately.
if you want to like bully
It's hard
me,
to go anywhere
that's
without
fine.
hearing it mentioned.
But if you
Every
keep putting
now
like
and then,
other viewers
I'll
down,
sit
I feel
down
like it
and
makes
play
the
a game
stream
with
worse
the
for them.
customers and Angel
I don't
share.
want any of my viewers to feel bad, if that makes sense. Like, you can say Genshin is bad, but if you keep like, Genshin is bad, it sucks, this game is stupid, its fan is stupid, everyone who likes it is stupid, blah blah, like over and over again, it's like, ah man, we get it. You don't like
I
the
was
video
hoping
game.
we could play a game.
Let's move on to a different
This
topic.
issue of someone leaving a character card with my
You know what I
image of
mean?
the Cat's Tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone
Well, I
has
just
some
Wait,
explaining
me?
to
What?
do.
What did I do? I like.
We'll have to have
I
that
like it.
duel
I like
another
Genshin.
time.
I like it.
Good. Then I'll take
I've
my
actually
leave.
gave a lot of compliments to Genshin today.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you. Uh-oh.
Lord Barbados
Guard
split you.
captain.
That's funny. You put viewers down. I'm
I
sorry.
hope Kaya
Is there
will
anything
be
I can do to
alright.
lift the mood? You all look really good today.
Well, now
Did
that
you guys
we're
get a
familiar
haircut?
with the rules,
You look really handsome
why don't
today.
we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
You tell us for spending more
Two
time
new
yapping
players
than
having
playing.
their first ever duel.
Sorry.
This
Remember
sounds
days of
like
Genshin
fun.
Impact stream?
But in order to play
We'll
an
play it next
official
week.
duel, You need to have
We'll play it
3
next week.
character cards.
I feel bad that I cut
Remember,
the Persona
a
4
complete
stream
deck
short,
has to have
but
3 character cards
the stream
and
was fucking
30
up.
action cards.
So I just
Got
wanted
it?
to wait for today to get my internet cord.
Then,
By the way,
let's use
the
my
stream
cards.
hasn't messed up
these were
So I guess
mixed
it
in
was
with
the
all the
internet
others
cord.
I had received.
since I
And
replaced it. It looks
I
good.
didn't know what they were for at
Give the quantum
first.
a minute, 30 minutes stream by
But
the
now
end.
that we've learned the rules,
Wrong.
I can see
We
that
had
this one
meaningful
must be the
conversations.
Sucrose character card.
That's what matters.
Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our
I have
first
to
duel?
duel her? Okay. Ethernet. My
All
bad.
right, let's duel.
Ethernet to me sounds like a made up word. Starting hand. Sure.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase.
The meaningful conversation was just being convinced that you knew a story you didn't play more than someone who did play. It's more like fucking Google. I just listened to Google, okay? Google like Google cited with I just went off Google basically. So and from what I've seen so far in the game, I can't talk on what I haven't seen, so it's not that vocabulary, Ethernet. I'm aware, but what I'm trying to say is that you don't hear it a lot. Literally the only time you hear it is Ethernet cord. But I mean, I feel like if you say internet cord, everyone will know what you're saying. Go part of the stream was the best part of the stream, to be honest. Sorry, that's funny.
At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent.
Okay.
Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end.
I'm gonna get fucked.
Yowza!
There's no way I beat her. Select your first character. Dialogue.
Let's go.
What you were saying was pretty much the exact same thing saying, but then it's in canon. None of this didn't happen in the story. Doesn't make sense. You didn't realize it. I haven't done Fontaine yet. How would I know that's what I'm saying? I literally have not done Fontaine yet. I don't really get the point of the rainbow dice. I'm gonna re-roll it. Cool. That's the point. Okay. Who do I kill first? Yeah, sure, I'll kill her. Opponent's turn.
Stand clear.
Okay. What do you mean internet is what the keyboard is called? I get what you're going for, but going down to make people say the wrong word. What do you mean internet is what a keyboard is called? I get what you're going for, but you're going to make other people say the wrong word. Okay. Every gacha of the big four has flaws. Even Ua, who's glazed the most, is the only AAA gacha. Yeah, Ua is overrated. It has the best gameplay though. It definitely has the best gameplay. Actually, I think I like Xenoblade Zone Zero gameplay more, but I didn't play it. So why are you arguing about this? Like I said, I went off Google. Google is siding with me, so. The hell? Oh. Draw 2 cards? What the hell? For free? The War still has the best 50-50 system? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, sure. Only he can equip it? Yeah, sure. War still has to. Yeah, you're added to make up a sentence. has a 50-50 system? Well, what do you mean by that? I mean, obviously it does. You didn't play yet, so worry. Is Sly already judging Uwa when he barely even played it? He's not even giving it a shot. I did. I've been playing it off stream. I already lost my 50-50, and I'm still playing it. Only for the characters, thankfully. Weapon is 100% no 50-50, yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. It's gotta end my turn at this point. I'm playing it. Wait, should I play Wuthering Waves? It is pretty good, Daichan. I think you'll like it more than Genshin because it has better gameplay. Yeah. As much as Kirby's gonna hate it, for me to say it, it does have better gameplay. Why am I still forced to use this card? I don't want to use her. Yeah, sure.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Oh, I can only target whoever's active.
Cool it.
I have to play before I am in high level 1, remember? Notice I got addicted. Wait, really? The gameplay. I hate Genshin Impact gameplay over here. You dodge. The new elf girl can literally walk in the air. Like, that's so much. I want to get her so bad, man, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get her. Insufficient. Okay. Okay, I see. Oh man, I messed up. I'm gonna try it still. Fuck it. Okay, whatever. I guess I'm cooked. Gonna end it. 10 minutes to download it. You have 18 days. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I don't think I'll be able to get it. I was debating just dropping money. You have some post saved up? Cool. I mean, I've given like every gacha I play $100. Why not Wuthering Waves? Yeah, I don't need any of these. Whale, you changed. Yeah, I got a job. Now I just pay people to do stuff. Oh, cool. Yeah, sure.
Verdict don't lose your luck.
Yay, I killed them.
I'm not done.
Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation. Absorption test.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
There can be no excuse.
Okay. One character card defeated.
Sure. Whatever, ending the turn. You usually get the pulls for upgrade from the world and quest and stuff. Really? Wait. What quests should I do? Epic. What quest do I need? I don't need you. I don't need you. I need you. I don't need you. I don't think I need any of these. Downloading on my phone. This is never. Can you like tell me how do I get pulls? I was trying to look for it on my own, but I can't figure out how to get pulls the best way.
According to the rules, it costs dice and energy to unleash an elemental burst.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Oh, Jesus. Yes. Okay.
Enhanced Animal Module 75.
Okay. I actually do like card games. I'm actually kind of having fun with this.
Absorption test.
Need to make
You can make quests and stuff for the currency and open ships and do a bunch of puzzles like Genshin. So logging in for the daily free pulls from the event, doing events and stuff. I don't think there's any events right now, is there? I know there's a few for free pulls, but the problem with finding chests and doing puzzles is a lot more casual and friendly than Genshin because it gives you a couple of tools eventually that just locates it all for you, really. And you have Hearthstone, for real. Yeah, I mean, you have pretty bad taste, so no wonder you like card games. You don't like card games? Like none of them? Have you ever tried Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh is really fun. Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh showed up in Witch Watch. That was cool. There's a lot of events. Really? I couldn't find any that I could do. There was one that was like, you gotta catch up to the story to do it. I'm like, fuck you, man. Whatever, just end the turn. There's so much events right now. Cool. Oh wow, there's elemental reactions. I just fucking realized. I just realized there's elemental reactions in this game mode. Insane. Literally, I didn't. Literally everything shows up in Witch Watch. This one. Don't need you. Don't need you.
Absorption test.
Finish him.
Enhanced Animal Module 75.
My butterfly should kill him. Yeah, I do like all the references in Witch Watch. It's like if Gintama was good.
Ready when you are.
Where did I go wrong?
Cool. That was easy. Curvy, why do you want me to do this quest? Out of curiosity.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't Don't be a sore loser. That kind of
Just
thing is
because?
looked down on in TCG circles.
What the hell?
Oh, I am
I guess
sorry.
I don't mind it. It's kind of fun.
I was beaten fair and square.
At
I
least
know that.
my undergeared
I
characters
just can't stand losing.
don't have to fight here, so.
But it was a fun match.
Damn, where's the mean option? It was, you went easy on me. It was a close call. Where's the suck it, bitch? Get good. Retire now. You're a third-rate duelist. No, you're a fourth-rate duelist with a sixth. What's this that Kaiba says? You're a fourth-tier duelist with a fifth-tier deck. Third-rate deck. You're a second-tier duelist. You're a second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck. Something like that.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive.
And then we have the same
Sucrose.
cards.
I always get a little upset when I lose.
We literally have the same fucking
It's
cards.
like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo
Second-rate
around to
duelist
compare
with a
myself
third-rate
to.
deck.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments, but I'm pretty sure it's
I drank
normal
so
to
much
feel that
caffeine
way.
today, so
Playing cards
feel pretty good
is no
today.
different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score, and the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck,
Is your
skill,
heart
and
gonna survive?
experience
Yeah.
is where all the fun
It'll
of
be
Genius
fine.
Invocation lies.
people
What if you keep trying
really
and trying
overestimate
and
how
never
bad
win a single game?
caffeine is for you.
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
Statistically, if you we'll miss you.
You make a
If
good
you
point,
die
Diona.
from drinking energy
Besides,
drinks,
Sucrose, you're already
it's
making
probably because you already
great
had a heart
progress.
condition.
It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match
I have
your
a
level.
friend, right?
You played well this last match.
So me, I generally drink like one energy drink a day, max. Right? That's like my max. I had a friend. He would chug down like 4 or 5 in a day, and he's fine.
Thank you. I'm just a little
Don't do
disappointed
that, by
to
the way.
lose, that's all.
Most people
But
would not be
Genius
able to handle
Invocation
that.
TCG is a really fun game.
Like me, yeah, basically.
Good. Having fun
But
is
that
the
shit's gonna
main
die like
thing.
next week.
If you ever want to play again in the
Drinks
future,
is way more
feel free
deadly
to
than-
come by the cat stand.
For you than even smoking.
But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably
That's gonna be the
has
biggest
right
cope I've ever
atmosphere.
heard.
I'll definitely be back.
Drinking energy drinks is not gonna
Alright.
give you lung
I think you
cancer
should
like
have all the
smoking
basics
cigarettes.
down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shian's likely
Three
been
repos
busy
in a
making
day.
his tavern more popular with his
So what?
delicious
Of course.
cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that.
Like I said, it's really exaggerated
Burning
how bad
Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me
energy drinks are for you.
busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother
Yes,
Shian.
because energy drinks will kill you before you get the chance to get cancer. No, literally no. There's no permanent effects that energy drinks have on you. Unlike drinking and smoking, which could ruin your life, and then smoking has literally nicotine, which
I
is
have to make
addicting.
drinks for the customers now. If you've got any more questions about Genius Invocation TCG, you can go ask
The brain
Shian.
poison?
He's over there.
True. Never said it does give you lung cancer. Drinks can kill you because of your heart, and it'll kill you faster than what smoking can do to you. There are little scientific studies done by this. No, there's not. It's all super vague. I've done research. Like literally, I've done research. It's nowhere near as deadly as people think. The ones that show they're usually like heavily biased. There's never been a connection done between high mortality rate and drinking energy drinks. Especially if you're comparing it to smoking. Smoking is way worse for
so
you.
you have now grasped the rules of Genius
Like a billion
Invocation
times worse.
TCG.
That's right. The Travelers, Sucrose, and Paimon are TCG players now.
It's no worse than drinking coffee. I guess if you're against drinking coffee, I could understand your stance against energy drinks. But literally, like, energy drinks are just coffee, basically. They're like equally as bad for you.
Paimon picked it up from watching
I guess
you
if they have
and Sucrose.
sugar, trying to gaslight me to becoming excellent energy
Becoming
drink
a
assisted
TCG
suicide.
player is
I
not
don't
as
encourage
simple
anyone to
as
drink
that.
energy drinks
You cannot
because
call yourselves
you could have a
true
heart
TCG
condition.
players
And if
until
you have a heart
have passed
condition,
the
then yeah, it
test.
could be extremely deadly.
Sobering words
But,
from Prince there. but I'm afraid he's right.
I just think that
to become
if
official
you,
players recognized by the
you're a
Genius
healthy adult,
Invocation
there's
TCG
really
Society,
nothing really wrong with
you
it.
have to pass the
It's
test.
no different from drinking coffee. Like anything that's bad about energy drinks is wrong about caffeine in general.
Yes, although to be honest, it's not that difficult. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So,
The only
you
way to
have
talk
win
bad about
3
energy
duels
drinks is to
against
talk
3
badly of
different
caffeine.
opponents?
Everything beyond that, it's
The
exaggerated.
duel you just played can count towards this tally. I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did
Serious?
listen
I could
along.
Google it.
And from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather
But you
high
guys don't
level.
trust Google.
Same way you can hear what Prince says.
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player.
Let's see. What kills you faster? Smoking and then getting lung cancer, or then a bunch of energy drinks and you having a heart attack? For 100, no energy drinks will kill you faster. Well, the thing about energy drinks is that they don't give you a heart attack. Why would they give you a heart attack? The only thing in energy drinks that affect your heart is the caffeine, right? So literally, you would be saying that caffeine is gonna give you a heart attack. That's not inherently true. That is just not. Literally, energy drinks are like some of the most popular drinks in modern society. They're both popular with teens, adults, and everyone of all ages, and you don't need an ID to buy them. They're readily available. If they were like as much of a health hazard as you say they are, they wouldn't be that readily available. They're no worse for you than like a Diet Coke or a coffee. Energy drinks are like mega caffeine death drinks. Drinks are like way worse with caffeine than something like coffee. The only thing that's different is the amount of caffeine, but it literally says on the can how much caffeine they have. Caffeine is like a baby, while energy drinks are like baby grown up as a serial killer. Caffeine drinks something without caffeine, yes, but that's the thing though. Like in Europe, you need an ID to buy energy drinks because it's bad for you. In a few countries, you don't need an ID. I wasn't aware of that. Is that true? I've never heard of that before. Let's see. In EU, can you buy energy drinks without an ID? Most European countries, you can typically buy energy drinks without needing to show ID. There are no widespread legal age restrictions for purchasing of energy drinks across the EU. Well, so no, you're like inherently wrong about that. Here's level 30. So no, that's like objectively wrong. You don't need a ID. You're saying like worldwide. Like, are you just like anti-energy drink? Is that what it is? Like, are you anti-energy drink? Is that where you're like making up stuff? In the world, do you generally? No, I talk to Europeans all the time, and well, it's just wrong. So like, you're trusting your friends over Google? So is there was, it looks like there's some places that do. Many stores. So there are some places that do. So it's not a legal requirement. They get the choice. Okay. Yeah, it looks like some places do, some places don't. It's very up in the air. I mean, what causes more deaths? Smoking or energy drinks? Let's try that. Smoking causes significantly more deaths than energy drinks. Cigarettes, smoking is linked to preventable cause of death, costing 1/4. So smoking is like worst. Smoke or drink. Smoking is worse than drinking that's alcohol. Yeah, no. If you smoke, I feel like you have zero reason to ever talk about how bad energy drinks are. Like if you're smoking cigarettes, you're like, oh, you should stop doing energy drinks. It's like hypocritical as fuck. Yeah, literally the only thing that energy drinks is have an immediate impact on your blood pressure and heart rhythm, which is like true for anything with caffeine. And people will say, well, energy drinks have more caffeine. As long as you don't intake more caffeine than you can take for a grown adult, which it's like readily known how much caffeine can an adult take. 400 milligrams. As long as you don't go over 400 milligrams, you're not putting your health at risk. Energy drinks generally have like 117 milligrams. So literally don't drink more than 2 max a day, and you're not putting yourself in any real danger. Like people will say like, oh, well, you know, coffee has less caffeine, but people will shook coffee all day and they end up drinking more caffeine than what there is in an energy drink. And they'll be like, oh, but at least I'm not drinking energy drinks. Like, that's dumb.
Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened.
That's literally like...
I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability.
That's like 3 cans of energy drinks. And I would never encourage someone to drink that many. Like I said, I say drinking 1 a day is nothing wrong with that. Because some energy drinks have, yes, but if people would chug coffee all day, like constantly be like chugging coffee,
but first things
and go
first,
over
Shugen.
that and be like, well, at least I'm not drinking an energy drink. Like, that's
should
dumb.
receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness, completely slipped my mind.
You can drink 2
I'm
energy
lucky
drinks,
to have
no
Prince
problem,
here to remind me.
and you'll be
Everyone
fine.
who wants to start playing Genius Invocation
and depending on your weight
TCG
too,
is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
Oh.
Point this.
Tanae's mentioned it, didn't
energy
he?
drink I hate is
It was
overrated.
from the light novels he's been
Usually
reading.
it's made to distract
the
people
thing that the main
from real
character found in
problems.
his attic.
Like people will be like addicted to like drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes, but they'll be like, but at least I don't drink energy drinks.
So the
It's like massive
cones
coke
is
usually.
actually real?
It's literally no worse than coffee. Depending on how much coffee you drink. If you drink like 1 cup of coffee, yeah, but most people don't do that who drink coffee. I know, because most people that I know drink a shitload of coffee.
Sturdy container to store your decks. They can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a casket of tomes with them.
Oh,
plus, I've been drinking like energy drinks my whole life, and I know a bunch of friends that do that too. I'd have some heart issues if that was true, which I don't.
Would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history
I'm like
have been
extremely
turned
healthy.
into disembodied souls.
I might be the healthiest person alive,
card games.
and I've been drinking energy drinks my whole life.
The real reason that it can sense other caskets is because it holds a nifty little mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Darn, what a letdown. All right, now let's see this casket
Have you checked
of
your
tomes
brain health?
already.
Yes.
All caskets of tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours.
Rip.
Probably for the best. If
trying to
Prince
duel
and
more,
I
man.
were responsible for handing
Who am
them
I
out,
dueling
knowing
next?
how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all
The new
out by
character
now.
for Wuthering Waves is epic. Yeah, I want to pull her so bad.
Okay, so go
I'm
and
like
see
debating
Margaret to
dropping
claim
money.
your casket of tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and
Yes, because
then
I don't know how
come
to farm
back
that
here.
good for them.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
You will know who's
I
the
shall
NXT
choose
if
the
you
final
stop
contestant she must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
Sorry, it's just that every time someone talks shit about energy drinks, because like there's a lot of anti-energy drink propaganda. Like people don't realize that it's just to distract you from like real problems, like alcohol and cigarettes. But there's literally a bunch of anti-energy drink propaganda. I did like a bunch of research, like a shitload of research, because of how much propaganda there was. And literally what I came back to is the only thing that is quote-unquote bad for you is the caffeine.
Hello,
So,
you 3. Has little Diona finished
every time I
teaching
see
you
people
the
like
rules of
spouting
Genius
bullshit about it,
Invocation?
I feel like I have to correct them.
Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
So this is a casket of tomes.
It's all
That's
propaganda.
Right. A
Don't believe the
purpose-built
government.
case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
That's what Honkai Star Rail needs
True.
multiplayer.
So I'm glad that these customers, TCG players, are able to congregate at the Cat's Tail. You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your caskets of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too.
Does make me sad.
Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Believe in the heart of the cards. Yeah, sure, whatever. Holy shit. So many tutorials. Not reading. I'm not reading all this bullshit. There's like a billion things here. Use a casket of tome to find nearby players. Curvy, how do I do it? How to use the casket of bullshit? You would know if you read. What do you mean how to do it? Tell me how to do it. How do I use it to find nearby players? It was literally a pop-up less than a minute ago. I guess I missed it. How do I do it? Bro, are they trying to kill her? Why are you guys fighting? Bro, what do they hate? The fireplace. What a do to you guys? You sure? Yeah, how? How do I use it? Alright guys, well I guess that's the end of the Genshin stream. I got soft locked, no idea how to proceed. We're soft locked for today, unfortunately. Game too hard. Okay. I got the goal, let's go. Bitch. No way you got the elf girl. Did you spend money? You spend money, don't lie to me. How much money did you spend? Tell me. $10 USD? Alright. Okay, man. Should I destroy it? She's so good I had to. I should just destroy it, right? Shows his blonde hair. Yeah. Just search for people. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, in Wuthering Waves, they got another pack that gives you a glider and flying skin. I'm gonna buy that.
That way. Let's go see.
Okay.
Aha! It's you.
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you with?
This is like Final Fantasy VII.
Invocation TCG players. But we have to pass the test first, so we need to beat 3 players in a duel. Our Casket of Tomes led us to you.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now. I see you're serious about this. Very well. As a fellow TCG player, I cannot refuse an earnest invitation to duel.
TCG.
So be it. Then let the duel begin.
Yu-Gi-Oh reference, yeah. It's time to... Oh, I'm dying from the energy drinks. Alright, sorry. Alright. Yeah, that looks good to me. Alright, looks good to me. It's just AI. It's gonna be you tomorrow, yeah. I don't know what to do. Oh, she's a character.
This will be interesting.
You attack first. Cool. Why am I just fighting fodder? How do I auto battle this? I don't want to actually fight fodder. Just let me auto battle them. Bro, use tight. I mean, I'll fight him, but I just don't see the point when it's just shitty fodder. We're gonna die way too quick.
I can do it.
I think it's not to be fodder because I have to like actually play the video game. I can't just auto battle it. Whatever, end the turn. Check this out. Check out this awesome move. Should have gone to the good part ages ago. Really? When is the good part? How far am I from the good part? I don't even know what element this girl is. Yeah, sure, whatever. Nemo? What do those words mean? Yeah,
this will be interesting.
She goes to sleep whenever you AFK the girl. Wait, what girl? What are you talking about? Oh, and Wuthering Waves. Yeah. Hello. Man, you're so fucking lucky that you got her. Whatever, just end the turn. I don't care. Why is this a duel, man? It's literally fodder. I hate how long it's taking me just because I run out of dice. I wish I could fast forward. Do the clip wait? Sure. Keep flexing your character on me.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Bro died. Jesus. Now she's playing with a toy cute. You could have finished this battle already if you didn't start the stream with energy drain. True. Wait, what happened? We're doing another duel? Oh my god, why are we doing another duel? Already beat this bum. Wait, why are we doing it? Wait, am I doing it again? Did I accidentally click like repeat or something?
Let's go.
I must have accidentally done something. Why am I doing it again? How do I get out of here? Okay, I wasn't looking. Me neither. So we're doing this for sure. I'll let you flex your character on my stream that I can't even get. Sure. Wait. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. She's so adorable.
My monthly instance says this way.
Wow, you're just flexing all her moves, huh? I need you to stop flexing her on me, Daichen. I might just... This is terrible. They're gonna show me her sleeping animation or something. But what am I watching? Alright, whatever. They're just Spider-Manning around for a while. Starting with mid. Daichen wanted me to show that, so... Whatever, ending. I'm on Christmas then. Oh, let's go. So based. I'm assuming you're skipping cutscenes, right, Chizu? I think you'll be going to the game back quick if you're doing the cutscenes. Or at least most of them. I'm sure you still look at the good ones. No? You're watching everything? Crazy. I watch all cutscenes? Jesus. Jesus based, yeah. Yeah, I clicked try again. I'm a fucking idiot. Stalling.
Gosh, I lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game you are.
Thank you.
Let's play again when you have some time. But ideally, not when I'm on duty.
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the Cat's Tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
I sensed that she had what it took to become an official TCG player, but she has returned to the tavern more quickly than I had expected. Defeat the opponents I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official TCG player. I look forward to watching this game immensely. Not just Prince. I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you in one of the private rooms.
She won't lose to them, whoever it is. Right, Traveler?
Yeah. Easy.
What ho, fellow voyager of the Stellar
It's fucking
Void.
official.
Yes.
Of course, that's why I'm gonna do this garbage.
Countenance when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious.
This is her fucking. This is how she gets introduced.
Enslaved by dueling desires.
Is this the only place Fischl shows up in the story?
To the glorious arena
Like,
of
does she ever show up in the main story, or is this? Does she have a companion quest? Or is this the only place she shows up at apart from events? Events don't count. Excluding events, is this her only appearance? Bro, what is she? She waffles more than me. What is she waffling about? She's the only permanent content. That's crazy.
We have not been waiting that long. Mein Fräulein could afford to be a little less impatient.
Huh? Paimon knows those voices.
Action position is in an old
Your
time
opponent
event.
sounds
Crazy.
anxious to begin. Do not delay.
You know Fischl's in Honkai Impact
That's what
3rd?
Prince said. Please enter and enjoy your Genius Invocation TCG
You should go
Duel.
play that game to get her. No, I'm serious.
Paimon knew it! It's Fischl and Oz!
Who else but the Prinzessin? For, as the name of this hallowed rite suggests, only when the wisest of heroes is summoned can the Master of
I'm not
Cards
pretty
hope
fixed,
to
buddy,
be
shut up.
crowned the champion.
She is. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. Be right back. Hold on. See, she's in Honkai Impact 3rd. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll at least finish dueling her or whatever, so it shouldn't be that bad. Be right back. My bad, y'all. I forgot I was streaming. I went out to smoke some weed, but I was done for today. I'm not falling for your tricks, buddy. More styling, okay. There's any for watching all the cutscenes in Ring of Daleks because I actually really training and I served before, so I never skipped any of it. Cool. Where the hell, bro? The hell? Why is your place so cool? Yeah, because it's an action fighting game. What is these nuts? Haha, so funny. Your mom liked them. Bro, she's in Rain Electricity and she shoots giant lasers. That should have been her kid in Genshin and she would have been a 5-star. What the heck is this company doing, man? What the fuck, Sly? What happened? What did I do wrong?
This
Genshin is not an action game.
One. It must
it's an exploration game with some combat.
Caution. For eternal
Honkai Impact 3rd is an action fighting game.
But one wrong step away at any given moment. That is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber
read my message?
than the Prinzessin, whose Aug de Verurtelung des großen Kaleido has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
Oh, is that right?
The flies Genshin gameplay is honestly about elemental reactions on the actual combat.
Has watched many games of Genius Invocation TCG.
They wanted to make combat a puzzle rather than action based, which was a big mistake.
In a duel between beginners,
but I get it. They were like the pioneers of open world gachas.
Oh, that's true.
So they probably put a lot of focus into the exploration or whatever and the puzzles. They didn't want to focus too much on the combat. And unfortunately, because WoWa basically just ripped off Genshin, they already had the format. They could focus on the combat and kind of just rip off Genshin for the rest of it to some degree.
This makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pair us with someone of a similar skill level.
It's basically unfair. Genshin never stood a chance. The reactions are peak, buddy. They're okay.
The Prinzessin needed but a single glance at these mere
Genshin
machinations of mankind
they
to
did,
discern
but
their working principles. Thus, with speed and brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of
That's
secrets.
cool, Kirby.
Main
the paraglider was first introduced in Breath of the Wild. The fact that the paraglider is there, the paraglider is the glider, by the way, the glider.
So there's a lot on the
it's
line,
so funny.
huh? Either Fischl or the Traveler is gonna come out
like
of
you
this
could,
duel
I could make a list of everything.
Player.
They ripped off. They ripped off so much.
The Prinzessin herself heeds
So
the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immonakreich. Yet still, you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable. Your stubborn foolishness is contemptible.
Main Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
What? I shall not lose.
That's not my princess she's speaking. I do like the way she talks.
What say you, Outlander?
Seika, holy shit, hi.
Do you wish to make
Seika,
an
how are
enemy
you?
of me, the Prinzessin de
I see why you like
Verurtelung,
Fischl. She's really
who
cute.
even now begins to strum the strings of fate
I
that
kinda
shall
want her.
sound out the Traveler's Requiem? Then
You
I
probably think
say
that
it is
Fortnite came out
time
before
to
Breath of the
see
Wild.
what
Breath of the
you
Wild
are
came out
made of.
before Fortnite. Ow, what the heck? Oh boy, she has herself in her deck. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't even know what these cards do. Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
It's cold outside. It's hot as hell over here. 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Jeez. Yeah, sure. Lol, she got the bow. No weapons. It's not here. It's 75. Lucky. Lucky.
Get out of here!
Sure. Okay, I can't do anything. Cool. Yes. Oh wait, never mind.
This
69 for me? Nice. Bro, that ain't cool.
Couldn't break.
That's not for me.
Is but a small sacrifice necessary to achieve.
Then what's
ultimate
102
victory.
Fahrenheit? What's that for you? Epic. Bro, use Imperial, it's the best friend, it's the best measurement. And I'm American. Use Celsius. No, I use F. What? So these are the best European measurements. Low. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's get rid of everything. Fuck all this shit. Sure, whatever.
Dodge this!
Oh, there he goes.
Where did I go wrong? Ready when you...
Now see what happens to those who dare defy the Prinzessin!
When you're going to unlock PvP, there's no PvP in this game mode. I refuse to believe there's PvP in this game mode. Not enough. Oh well. Ending my turn. I'm not gonna lose to Curvy already. I was gonna tell you to 1v1 me, but you spent too much time stalling. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need any of this shit. Now you gotta see you're gonna leave an extra set to 1v1. Is that real? There's no shot that says PvP. Ow. Jesus. Yeah, sure.
Dodge this! This doesn't look...
What happened? Oz, with lightning twixt upper and lower mandible, strike thy pointy beak
It had
into
robot
this
dogs and drones in the
obstacle
show.
and
Even
remove
with
it
the
from
future
my
army could
path.
look like that's
Main
cool.
Fräulein,
Just had the Halo
I cannot
Warhawk
simply
pretty much.
attack the traveler.
It's for the army. It was so cool. There's PvP. Bro, it was like, damn, the years did. I was actually thinking of playing, but they don't allow HC, really. Stop bullying her now. I gotta correct her. I was only enjoying the Air Force the longest time I would have played, but it's because of my medical condition. RIP. I have no idea what's happening, but I hope you win. Thanks, man. I believe in the heart of the cards. I got this. All ass. Better.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Cool it.
Oh, there goes Oz.
One shall descend once again.
Are you playing ZZZ? Because I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Impossible! Ugh, the cursed dragon
Why did
looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender
This seems a
threads
little
of
bit too
fate,
easy.
hiding them from my vision.
The cards are kind of
Traveler,
useless.
Was even this part of your plan?
Yes.
What a truly ingenious plot. And what an exciting duel to witness.
Because she let you win.
Congratulations. You've won 3
You won
duels
me.
now. That makes you an official TCG player.
Watching Asmongold stream was very good.
Back!
But was he streaming the
Does that mean
the war event?
Yep. I've won 2 games so far.
Crash?
When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel.
Wait, what crashed?
So I came over to watch.
nice? Sucrose won too as well. Great work.
My stream didn't crash, right?
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager
Yeah, he
of
was
the
streaming
Stellar
it? Oh, I
Void,
see.
that your mastery of the cards
Wait, what
is
crashed?
second to none. To
Moon.
commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this
Shut up.
lowly mortal realm,
Wait, what
I grant
crashed?
thee an
What are you
incarnation
talking about,
of my
Dai-chan?
majesty in miniature. As
Oh,
you
yeah, your
embark
thing-
on
your
this
thing keeps
ingenious
crashing, right?
vocation, may you wield it in battle against
Bro,
all
having
your
fishnets on your
fated
titties
foes,
is crazy.
that not a single one of them may be left
Why is she
standing.
dressed like a slut?
Main Fräulein wishes to give you a Main
No, that's not
Fräulein
gold. I see,
character
Rip.
card.
Wow.
It's so hot, Rio.
Character card.
Oh, cool, I got her character card. That's awesome.
Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate splendor due.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far. Might I also have the honor of joining you in a duel? If you would be willing, of course.
Nothing would delight
The
me
dog sneezed.
more.
Now I gotta make a
I
dog. Wait,
hereby
what?
grant you permission to join me in performing the hallowed rite of genius invocation.
One other thing. When I got back,
Male?
Prince and Shuyan said there was something they needed to give you if you managed to become an official TCG player.
No card game in the world has a card like that. Paimon bets it's some kind of prize for making it as an official TCG player.
Remember the anime?
Let's go get our prize.
Sneeze? Oh, I see.
With
That's
3
funny.
electro dice, I summon my eternal familiar, Osvaldo Hrafnavine, to my side. Heed my invocation!
But
I cut off the dialogue.
I mean in the game, Oz.
Then I'll use chaotic entropy to invoke a large wind spirit
Alright, they continue. It's okay.
that deals increased damage when it carries an element other than animo. So,
Oh, so be it. One shall not be swayed by such a feeble attack.
I think that's it. I think they're done. Rip. Oh, I guess that'll be the last time we ever see Fischl on Fort. Nice to meet you, Fischl. I've been called Esmeralda the Rat, dislikes him for some reason. Sad days. Alright. I don't think there's actual PvP, right?
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it.
I actually have to finish the whole quest.
You are now officially recognized members of the Genius Invocation TCG community. Very well done. Now, I will explain to you what becoming an official TCG player entails. The first thing all new official TCG players receive is their TCG Player's Handbook. This handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player. Make sure you read it. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. So you see, becoming an official TCG player is really just the first step. And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Whoever you wish to duel against, simply invite them to the tavern for a game.
It's only taller than the students, my bad. I thought we were done with the important part.
It's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends whenever you want. That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't quite understand, you can always come and ask me. Yes, indeed, I'm quite sure they will. Oh, sorry, I forgot to translate for you.
We're done with the important part.
Prince would like to say, hope you have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
Yay. Cool. Yeah, whatever.
Wait, isn't that Tabby? What's she doing in the Cat's Tail? Tabby!
Ah, it's you two.
What are you doing here? Wait, and how did you get out of the Serena teapot? You can do that?
Of course I can. Ah, but this is your first time seeing me outside of the teapot realm, isn't it?
3 hours stream of Genshin is crazy. All my streams are 3 hours.
Spirits primarily to manage and maintain their teapot realms. Our movements are not restricted to those domains. For instance, there's Chubby. I'm sorry.
Can I skip this? I don't care, brother.
Well, since you saw it...
As curious as I am to know how the drinks here differ...
What reason is that?
And as it happens...
Stop skipping?
It has
okay,
something
fine.
to do with the Traveler, too. Well, as I'm sure you've discovered, with the rising popularity of Genius Invocation TCG, inviting a friend to a duel in the tavern has become a fun way to pass the time. There's just one little problem. Many invitees currently have to travel an enormous distance to get here, turning the whole thing into quite an ordeal.
Star? That's cool.
I have therefore been sent here to create a little game
I don't
room
hear Paimon's
using
voice.
the same Adeptus art as is
Okay,
used to construct teapot realms.
Like to catch up on the server,
That
then you don't
way,
want to have to skip
anyone
story.
with an invitation
All
will
dog,
need
I just be
only
reading
to
fast
think the
to get
thought,
through it.
and they will instantly appear in the game room. You will be free to use the room whenever you wish to invite a friend to duel, and it will be far more straightforward for them to take you up on the offer.
Wow! This will make things much easier! But what if Margaret finds out? She's not gonna get mad at you for renovating her tavern with your Adeptus arts, is she?
That shouldn't be a
catch him if he
problem,
stops
since
sounding
the
like a
realm
dummy.
will not be physically
What if she
located
let us
within
stop
the
playing
cat's
Genshin?
tail.
Hope it comes true.
Besides, we obviously
Genshin.
sought the owner's permission in advance.
I just realized
She
this game
was
doesn't
quite
have phones.
enthusiastic. Oh,
Like
Leo's
Honkai Star Rail.
Adepti art
Honkai
sound
Star Rail has
pretty
phones, this
useful.
game doesn't.
Could you double the size of the tavern while you're at it? Unfortunately, my mastery of Adeptus arts is not sufficient to achieve this.
Huh. Yeah, that does sound like something Margaret would say.
I don't have a main game.
Anyway,
I'm a
it's
varied
great that you're
streamer. I
here.
stream every game.
I was expecting to have to wait until your next visit to the Teapot Realm to fill you in. Right then, let's get started. Okay,
Yeah,
that
phones
should
on
do
everyone
it.
has a different phone case.
Over to you. Now you can
you mean
invite
mid-rail?
friends to
No, I
duel
don't.
with you
Oh,
in
maybe.
this room wherever in the world they are.
I guess if I
hope
do
it
main any of
serves
them,
you
it
well.
would be that.
Oh,
but
and I almost forgot. A guy from the tavern wanted me to say this to you. Hope you will have fun
Oh, see you on
playing
Star
Genius
on Discord?
Invocation TCG.
not really. Cool. How do I duel you? How do I duel you, Curvy? What do I choose? Just make Curve invite you to the duel? Wait, okay. What do you think of To Love Russo for watching? It's cute. It's a cute show. There's a lot of filler in season 1. It's still cute. I'm enjoying it. You and me across on the past. Blah 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 blah. Where's my twerk emote at? You should add a twerking emote. By me? My opinion? Friends. Curve. Oh. What you say? Sorry. Where are you? Alright, fuck these nerd games. Let's go have sex in the bathroom. Actually, this room will work out. They have a nice little couch here. Alright, what do we do? Bend over slide. No. I give it. What do we do now? Give it. A bad player. Oh. Oh wait, these are like computers co-op match? Oh, we have the same cards. Cool, I can beat you up real quick. Your opponent starts first. Cheating. Yeah, these are perfect.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Jesus. It's a pretty shitty roll. Oh, up. Oh, it's you first. Go ahead. Bum. What you say? You and me Just forget about the past, never looking back. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I just want to clap you already. Get set to get clapped. She playing like a rip-off games like Hearthstone, something like that. Kirby doesn't know he's about to get clapped. He doesn't know. Mentioned like a copy of everything. Wait, why didn't you equip Fischl, Kirby? You should have the Fischl card if you finish this quest. That means you could have added her to your deck. Crazy. Imagine playing without Fischl. Couldn't be me. I mean, if she was my waifu. Me of Hearthstone too, especially how quick you attack. Yes. Ow. Wow, Kirby sucks. Literally gonna clap him. Yes.
This will be interesting.
Sure. I thought this is gonna start as a quest. I see. Kirby is gonna cheat and look at Sly's stream to win because he copies everything. Shaking my head. Hello. Nothing in Genshin is original. I wouldn't say nothing in Genshin is original. They did copy Breath of the Wild, but they did have to transfer it into a gacha game. So, you know, it's not a complete ripoff. But it obviously took heavy inspiration from it. Like a lot. Why are you switching characters like me, huh? What's... No. You bum, Kirby. Why did you switch characters, huh? Oh well.
Dodge this!
02, hi, welcome. How the hell do you play this? How the hell do you play this? I was gonna get dicked. It's okay, Kirby. Just lay down. Let me take over.
Let's go.
Let me take the lead. Just lay down and take it. Just lay down and take it low, bro. If he loses, he has to play Wuthering Waves for once. What? No. If he loses, he has to start Gurren Lagann. I mean, he said he was going to do it anyways because he has to do a Witch Watch, so. Because I'm watching Witch Watch. So. But he has to start it today. When he loses. If Kriv loses, he has to play Genshin Impact. Oh, great. I can just end my turn. Come on, baby. Give me those dice. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Cool. Oh, actually, I didn't need that either. Oh, well. Ass. Actually, all ass. Oh, well. Yeah, good fucking luck, buddy. Good luck, my friend. Why do you keep switching characters? Bro is switching characters instead of attacking me. He's hit me once because he keeps switching characters every turn. If you switch character, your battle phase ends.
6308.
Oh, Jesus. Your turn. Yes.
Ready when you are. Cool it.
I'm just trying to play now. Good luck, buddy. Okay. What just happened? What is he doing? Guys, I don't think Kirby knows how to play this game. I think he's just clicking buttons. He's Googling a guy. Normal attack, huge. That was a +1. Amazing. You might just be the best player. Not acting, sure. Oh, that's fine. Just done my turn. Just end your turn, Kirby. We're out of dice. You have to just end your turn. Unless you want to use some of your cards, but... he's putting this game into AI and following the AI to beat you. Too late for that. Even in AI couldn't beat me at this point. I'm too good at this video game. Alright, show me that reroll, baby. Oh. Ow! What the heck? Crusher, hi! How are you today, buddy? We're about to end stream soon, but it's nice to see you here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Hello, buddy.
My research has failed.
But I can't anymore. You don't want to see me give it to Kirby? Oh well. It is what it is. All ass. No, I'd rather watch paint dry. Rip. You say you hate me. Oh, it's a rat. Tomorrow we'll do Expedition 36. That should be more exciting. Hopefully. Hopefully. Here's to hoping. I don't hate you when did I say that? I said just say you hate me. I said stop beating around the bush and just say you do. You mean 33? Yeah, my bad. I like the little rat. Oh no. Anyways. Okay, cool.
Dodge this!
You're a good friend of mine. Why would I hate you, bro? Like, come on. I don't know, man. Things change, I guess. I'm just kidding. It's not. I was just messing with you. Don't really need this shit. Okay. Switch to Kea. Why? Oh, you're trying to do elemental reactions. No, too late now though. You're about to end your turn. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, you used the card. I see. Nice. Can't really do very much at this point. Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Your opponent should forfeit 7,000 bits. Oh yeah, thanks man. I really do appreciate that. So peak. I've been like 6 hours only. I think it takes like 10 hours based on how long it takes them to play other games. It's really short. Wow. I'm just teasing you, Dai-chan. Chill. I do have. I'm gonna be honest. I do have a bit of a fear of abandonment. I know that you have always been a good friend or whatever, but there's been other viewers who would show up regularly and support me a lot, and then they just one day got bored and stopped showing up ever. So, you know, yeah. Why do you put that bot on the easiest difficulty? That's Curvy. I'm doing Curvy. Curvy, you gonna let him talk to you like that? No, I always like to hang out with you, but shit, Genshin is so boring. Fair. I do remember when you left me because I was playing Sifu, so I guess I'm not too surprised. Opponent's turn. Go ahead. Play your last pathetic card, Curvy. You're looking forward to Expedition 33, right, Dai-chan? Remember you said you were really excited to see me, because you voted for me to play that, right, instead of Silent Hill. So yeah, tomorrow should be a good stream for you. It's a good game. Awesome. Ow. Oh, what is it? Finally my turn? Alright, cool. I can beat his ass. Yes. Goodbye, Curvy.
Oh, don't push your luck.
That's the only reason I voted to give you views. Not everyone likes Silent Hill 2, remember? Remake and a great story. Like McDonald's.
There can be no excuse or defeat.
I'm sure some people would have liked the Silent Hill 2 remake playthrough. It's a classic, you know? Like, it really is a classic. Yeah, sure.
Ready when you are.
What you say? You and me. Just forget about the past.
I'm not done.
I tend to beat the games I pull out faster than the average. On average, it might take like 30 hours to beat Expedition 33. But collecting everything can take over 60 hours. Jesus. Okay. You haven't even touched my little dear girl. Dang. Curvy always talks shit about how bad I am at video games. Till we actually have to play video games together. And somehow I always end up being better. Like in League of Legends. Oh, cool. Good idea. I wish I remember for Silent Hill Elf. Oh yeah, I'm definitely playing that. That's gonna be fun. But the game 2 days early? Really? Cool. Was there like a limited edition or something? Deluxe? How much was it? Oh, it's my turn. Cool. What? Cool. 80 USD. What does it come with? Anything cool? Apart from the early access? Deixa-me só ver se you get early access and you get some special outfits. Are the outfits cool? Do you get the swimsuit outfit? If you get the swimsuit outfit, I'll buy it.
Time for
retribution.
Jesus. Luck. Ah, this doesn't look good.
Oh.
Stand clear.
GG's.
There can be no excuse for defeat.
Imperator will get the exclusive limited time outfits. Awesome. Alright, let's go have sex in the back room. I'll be waiting for you over there. Boring.
Watch out!
Not Farina. But it's not sure on Steam is actually instantly cool because it just gives you the files and you can download them and stuff. It actually feels like you truly own it. Really, that's cool. Gomer said I'll let you win, by the way. Ah, shit, let's go. It's pretty much FOMO for Silent Hill because you won't be able to buy. Alright, guys. What me and Curvy are about to do is not stream safe, so I have to end the stream. Subscribe to the Patreon for the uncensored version. Alright, awesome. Gonna end stream now. Hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Yeah.
For I, Fischl,
She likes to roleplay.
and the
Ignore her.
Princess
Alright, awesome. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good night.